What is up, guys? This is the Nerd Bender podcast, and today our topic is Marvel Entertainment. And today I have here with me Spectral Star. What up, Spectral?
Hey guys, what's up?
And then I have Richard Core Kenobi.
I may be going away after this because I stole Donald Trump's turkey. So just bear in mind, guys, this turkey right here, it's got a toupee on it. So just letting y'all know, if y'all see a wanted ad for a turkey, I have it. But I'm kidding, of course. Hi, guys.
And we have Your Only Mate.
Hola, mi amigos. Me llamo Your Only Mate. Okay, I'm in Tenerife, so I decided to do my intro by speaking Spanish.
Ooh, interesting. Awesome. And of course, this is Duo Dreamer here. Now, I know, guys, you noticed there's 4 of us and not 5 of us.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Elsie had some an important engagement that she has to attend to, and we pretty much told her, this is important. You need to go to this.
I told her, just saying.
Yeah, we all. Yeah.
Well, we all took a meeting and we all agreed unanimously that this was more important to her. So we are very sorry, but do not worry. We have some big news regarding Elsie that we'll probably talk about at the end. So don't worry. She didn't cancel and she's not gone. So don't worry. But now it's back to being a sausage fest in here.
Oh yeah.
Elsie that we'll probably talk about at the end. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, guys, we got a first, Robuscus is first.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you for making that hype promo. We loved it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me at the end about that.
Cars!
Oh,
what if there's a car in the next death battle and Spectral starts like Hulk through a car?
Well, they're fighting in a city. There's bound to be cars all over the place. So.
Oh yeah, cars all over the place. Oh God! Oh my God! I can see it right now. Well, Spectral Star's reaction if it does take place in the city and there's cars all over the place in death battle. He's gonna come out shouting, "Cars! Cars!
Not cars! They've assimilated. They've come to take over the world."
Hey, man, get my car and I'll take you home. It's like, no.
No.
Before we get into it, I have to
You got
ask.
a truck? I might be able to handle a truck.
Before we get into the topic, I have to ask Spectral Star, what was your reaction to Cars and Cars 2, the movie?
They're alive.
I don't know of such movies. They don't exist, right?
I hope not. Disney.
Real.
Owen Wilson is a race
Owen
car.
Wilson, who's that?
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy is a tow truck.
Tow trucks. No, they don't exist either.
Pixar never made those movies after The Incredibles. They never happened.
No.
Apparently,
Never.
they can only see Duo's point of view.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to fix it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's just showing me.
Hi, Grendy, Weekly Vlogs, and Ian Kane. What's up?
Bumblebee for the win.
Grindy Weekly Logs? What? Oh, Guardy's Weekly Log.
Oh, Guardies.
Guardy's Weekly.
It's hard to see.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all good. It's all good. What were your reactions to RoboCop versus Terminator? He's destroying the cars! Get him!
Oh, hey, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, hi, guys!
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, now it's switching.
Ended
know.
the presentation.
Ended my presentation. Like, no!
Okay, now I got everything situated now, guys.
Okay, they can see us.
Yeah, now. Sorry, guys, you have to see my ugly face. Sorry.
Oh, no, come on.
No, come on.
Come on.
Don't.
I mean,
I'll
that's
say
the
that.
stereotype. Nerds are supposed to be ugly, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But anyway, guys, today with minus Elsie, we're going to talk about Marvel Entertainment, Marvel Comics, Marvel Studios,
Yeah.
everything about Marvel.
Yes, and please also too, it's bear in mind this is the new rule we have. do not talk about Death Battle. We're not here to talk
Unless
about
it's remotely related, like were there any characters from Marvel you introduced thanks to, let's say, Death Battle?
Yeah.
Or like some weird facts that you heard about a Marvel character, maybe through Death Battle, something like that. As long as it's still related, it's fine.
Yes, so do not bombard us with who do you guys think will win this Death Battle or any of that, because we're not going to answer them.
No, never.
No.
Again.
No, we've officially retired from Death Battle reactions.
Yeah, right.
I know, we can't do that.
Oh,
You-
Speaking of Death Battle reactions, I have something very special planned for my reaction to Hulk vs. Doomsday.
Ooh, what's that?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, what the hell? Come
oh,
on.
come on.
Suspense.
Yeah, exactly. Well, speaking, I've also got something planned. I'm going to make a cameo in Duo's Death Battle reaction, but I can't say
Dude,
what
you spoiled the surprise.
I can't say what the cameo will be, so be prepared.
Yeah. But anyway,
Like
don't worry, Jack. We're not going to be bashing DC, although
Oh no!
we're
Whoa!
talking about DC in the future. And as for the topic you were talking about, I'm still doing stuff to get prepared for that one. I might do it, I might not do it. I'm still in the fence on what to do.
Gray Owen.
Should fight
what-
Doctor Strange. Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Gray Owen.
Uh,
By the way, I saw that movie.
yeah, you lucky bastard.
Yeah. Is it out in the
But
US
anyway,
yet?
guys,
I'm going to see Doctor Strange tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so looking forward
You
to
guys
that.
seen it yet?
I'm not looking.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna see it in 3D because I'm anti 3D. I don't like 3D.
It's hard on my eyes.
It is, isn't it?
Hmm.
Hey,
I like
guys,
it on-
let's get back to talking about Marvel now.
Yes.
One of the things I want to talk about is we all have
I'm just going to put my pen up
our
there. so it's
first
easier.
experience to Marvel, whether it's a comic book or a TV show or a certain character.
Okay.
So let's talk about our first experience, our first exposure to anything that is Marvel. And some of us would kind of agree that there used to be a poster boy that got us into Marvel.
Oh yes. Should we
If it's
do?
who I think we're talking about, that's
Should we
basically
bring the thing? Should we bring the thing back that we did in anime?
Okay, we can try that.
Okay. Let's see.
oh
Okay.
god, if this works again.
1, 2,
2.
3.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah! Woo! We still got it.
Yeah,
We can talk about you.
Spider-Man, yeah, a lot of people know of Marvel because of Spider. Like for me, it was Spider-Man
Yes.
that I first heard of Marvel,
Me too.
and it was on that time where Spider-Man was the poster boy of Marvel Comics and Marvel Entertainment.
Hope you wait. Hang on.
Had a
I
lot
hope
of
you
other
guys hope you don't mind me disliking Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll try
I haven't
not
watched
to.
that. I've heard good things. I haven't watched
Have you
it
not
yet.
watched Guardians of the Galaxy yet?
It's been out for like 2 years.
Oh my god. Watch it. Amazing.
What?
Like I said, I've heard great things about it.
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Oh, great! You got the gift card. Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yes, that's literally everyone's first exposure to Spider-Man. But the question is, what Spider-Man got us into Marvel in particular is the question.
Ooh.
Like comics, TV shows, movies, all that.
Mostly it was TV shows for me, like the like Spider-Man and Its Amazing Friends.
For me, it was the 90s Spider-Man, the 1995 Spider-Man. It was the 60s Spider-Man, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, Spectacular Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. I saw a lot of Spider-Man shows when I was a kid. But, of course, the one we're probably all going to mention is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy.
That was my first exposure to
Yes.
Spider-Man. The first movie.
Oh, man. Yes, and, of course, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Right.
The 90s.
And who go ahead. Go ahead, Star.
The 90s animated TV show was my.
Yes.
I was about to say that.
Like
I was
Venom
about
and
to say that.
Carnage and Wolverine was in it. He did a cameo. Really
Yeah.
awesome.
Did you
It had
guys
that badass rock opening.
Yeah. Did you guys know that Spider-Man made a cameo in the X-Men series before his series started?
Yes. They only showed his
Also-
skin though.
Yeah.
Also, Hugh Jackman was apparently meant to cameo in the Sam Raimi film as Wolverine.
Yes, that would have been awesome if they got him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
Oh my God, that
Tobey
90s
Maguire
theme
is my
song.
favorite Spider-Man.
Radioactive
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that theme song was the shit.
Yes, that's an ultimate 90s theme song right there. The Spider-Man.
You're all jacked up and ready to watch it by the time
Yes!
the song ends because
You know
the
it's
solo
universal.
and all the
You know,
explosions.
You know what the strange thing is? It's universally agreed that everyone hates the 90s Spider-Man show.
What?
Why?
I don't, because of the CG back then, because they didn't like the presentation, I guess, or something. I don't know. I mean, there are detailed reviews, I should say, of people explaining why they don't like the 90s show, and I literally don't understand, because that show is arguably what got Spider-Man in full popularity in the 90s.
Exactly, dude.
Exactly. And it did famous Spider storylines, like it crossed over with the 90s X-Men. It did the Clone Saga. It crossed over all shows, like it crossed over with the 90s Iron Man, the 90s X-Men, Captain America. It was the show back then.
This is Gray Owens, like 60s Spider-Man is the best because of his meme. My pencil is not working. Sincerely, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
Did that actually happen in the show? Because I never watched the 60s Spider-Man.
Wait,
Was
what
he
happened?
writing that and then just stopped with the pencil down?
I think he did, because the 60s show had a... I don't know. It's hard to describe the 60s show, because it basically was following the Steve Ditko comics at the time, but it was a unique show. Like, if you compare the 60s show to the 90s show or any modern Spider-Man cartoon, it clearly is aged and it's a little corny, but I think the Spider-Man voice actor, he sounded way too old to play Peter Parker. Like, it sounded like they got a 30-year-old guy to play Spider-Man.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and again,
30-year-old guys, huh?
yeah,
He
and
plays and gets trapped in bathtubs.
and guess, wow.
If he can do whatever a spider can, then shouldn't he be able to do that?
Walk into your bathroom and he's just
So a
all
lot of
curled up.
people. So a
I
lot of
can't get out of the bathtub.
shivering.
Someone
So-
help.
So a lot of people are comparing live-action Spider-Man. I see Andrew Garfield, I see Tom Holland, and Tobey
Tom
Maguire.
Holland for the win.
Oh my God! I mean, I like all three of them, but I mean, I like Tobey Maguire a little less because of his crying scenes. Yeah, exactly, Uncle Ben. And it sounds like every time Tobey Maguire was crying, he was crying. They were trying. This is how that went. Okay, Tobey, we need you to cry as if we're telling you we're taking away your paycheck and you're not getting paid for this film. Okay, dial it back. We're giving you a little bit of money, but not too much. Dial it back, and then of course, oh my God, Spider-Man 3 with the emo walk and all.
All the emo dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Greg Coleman said, "Hey, Spectral Star, what if the Green Goblin summoned cars like Toyota, Honda, Acura, Ford, and Spider-Man must fight the evil cars?" That sounds like it'd be perfect for you.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Someone
wow.
just, Brobakiss just commented, Toby Spider was
Really?
whiny as crap. He wasn't. He was whiny, but we can't deny, as much as we love to make fun of Tobey Maguire, he was a good Spider-Man. Yeah, he was a good Spider-Man for the time. I mean, literally, mainly in Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is my favorite movie of all time.
I do want to say something. One of them was saying that the third movie was crap, and I kind of want to take this time to talk about the third movie.
Out of the first trilogy, I think it is the worst. Out of the first trilogy,
all right.
I'm not saying I dislike it. I'm just saying.
Oh
I
God,
think the
Duo
first
Dreamer,
one was better.
Duo Dreamer is taking a nostalgia critic point of view right
Yeah,
now.
I'm going to take a nostalgia critic point of view.
Which Spider-Man do you think?
Spider-Man
Sword?
3.
Spider-Man 3. Now, my first impressions of the movie, I hated it. Mainly because I've always had this belief when it comes to comic book movies, you can't have more than 2 villains in a movie. I've always had that belief.
Absolutely.
Because you had the New Goblin, then you had Sandman, and then, of course, you had
Venom.
I will say that the Sandman was excellent.
He was. Yes. I really do like the Sandman. The New Goblin was my favorite villain.
Spectral Star versus Cars. Dawn of Cars. Coming to cinemas December. Never.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, I've always had this belief that I wish that they should have ended the movie
in 2 parts.
The moment when Eddie Brock got the symbiote.
Yes, and then there was a part 2 the year later.
That would have been interesting, actually.
That would have been great.
The trailer, you know what the worst part about Spider-Man 3 is? The trailer for Spider-Man 3 was a lot better than the movie itself. Because that's what I was expecting.
The trailer is better than the actual movie itself, or have I heard that before?
I know, but see, here's the thing. I mean, I'm a duo because, I kind of liked Spider-Man 3 back then when I was a kid. I was a kid, okay? I was in middle school. I was on a Spider-Man fever. And when I saw the 3rd movie, I liked it. But as I grew older, I started to see, okay, yeah, this is a bad film. But it's not
I was the exact same way.
But see, here's my favorite scene. My favorite scene in all of Spider-Man 3 is when we see the Sandman.
Don't forget Emo, piece of God.
Yeah, when we see the Sandman reemerge and he's born again, that music, that scene, that has got to be the best. That's got to be the best villain birth of all time. Like and there's no dialogue, and they perfectly capture it with no dialogue.
I think Sandman. Just
I'm sorry, Gray just commented, Spectral Star should get a video game and the boss is Cars.
Oh my God.
And the costume is Marvel costume.
I'm a meme. I'm a meme now, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
You did
it. Getting back to my point. When I first watched the movie, I didn't like it for the sole purpose of the fact that there were 3 villains and there was much Venom. Watching it a second time, and I was actually watching it with my son because he loves Spider-Man. He's a huge Spider-Man fan. And I was watching it, and I realized that this was actually a good movie. And I think the reason why people hated it was because there was a lack of Venom, because Venom was the number 1 nemesis for Spider-Man. But
he had a total of 10 minutes in that movie.
Yeah, but the thing is,
peel back the Venom face.
It wasn't Venom that was the problem, that was the main villain. The main villain was the symbiote itself.
Yeah, I agree.
And I look at that, I was like, you know what? It's the struggle of, is he doing the right thing now? And then everything came full circle from the whole movie, because usually the 3rd movie kind of have everything in full circle, especially with what happened with Ben Parker and everything like that. So I started actually taking a liking to the movie, Yes, there was less Venom, but I just felt that it wasn't really about Venom. It was really about Peter Parker, and, he has such a great life now, only to be taken away once again because of his best friend and the symbiote, in trying to make the right judgment call when he thought he killed the Sandman. But he was wondering, did I do the right thing because I avenged my father and everything? And it was about forgiveness.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Continue your thoughts on Sandman and the movie as a whole, Spectral Star.
I think that they messed up by casting the wrong guy as Venom.
Yes.
I think they should have got someone much bigger.
And a little bit more bulkier.
Yeah, well, I mean, just
and not peel back the Venom face when he speaks.
Yes, especially that.
Because I thought Topher Grace, when I heard Topher Grace,
wasn't he that kid from Saved by the Bell?
No, he was the guy from That 70s Show.
Oh my God!
And they had him play Eddie Brock. Cause when I think of Eddie Brock, I think of like a big guy, not a
like a jock.
That's how he's always depicted.
A jock, yeah, exactly. Like what was his name from high school that always picked on
Flash Thompson.
Oh yeah,
Flash Thompson. Somebody, somebody like that. Just a big guy that just bullied everybody. And And the Venom, the symbiote, would actually give him more intelligence.
Exactly, yeah. I mean,
and if hopefully they'll get Carnage out whenever they do Carnage.
You know who? Yeah, you know who should play Venom now? John Bernthal, the Punisher, and Shane from The Walking Dead.
That would have actually that would have been much more acceptable.
Yeah, because I mean, you take one look at this guy. I mean, I know right now he's the Punisher. Oh, go on.
I was going to say, we do have some hints that we'll be getting Venom like in the new Spider-Man movies. Not Spider-Man Homecoming, but
Sony is working on doing a solo Venom movie, but yeah, I've heard that too. But but
I like the fact you were talking about Sony, because there's something else I want to talk about. I know it's not one of our lists, but it's something I really want to talk about is, with Marvel and their relationship with, Sony, 20th Century Fox, and Disney right now. Like, we all know that.
Yeah, Eroticon.
Eroticon. I thought you said eroticon there.
Eroticon, not like now.
Version.
Oh god.
Anyway, first thing I want to talk about is the movie. That's always a big issue as of late when it comes to Marvel now, because we know that Marvel now is owned by Disney.
Yes.
And some of our
Disney owns everything.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're the empire. They're the ultimate empire of entertainment.
With just 3 circles, they dominate the planet.
Yes. And one of the fans' displeasure is that you have 20th Century Fox still has movie rights to the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and people are feeling that the 20th Century Fox is ruining the franchise.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because, first of all, going off of 20th Century Fox, look, okay, it's no secret that that the X-Men films back then were a lot better than today because now, after the god-awful abomination that was X-Men Apocalypse, 20th Century
I enjoyed Apocalypse, okay?
Whoa.
Really?
Whoa.
How could
Did you see how vicious Wolverine was in that movie?
Yes, but see, that's my problem. That's the problem. That is literally the problem. It's not.
Yeah, they've done that so many times.
Yes, exactly. But see,
that's where he was the most vicious. So
look,
I was like, yeah, I'm cool with this.
20th Century Fox makes these movies not with passion or care like Disney does with the Marvel Cinematic. They make these films just to keep the characters and just to get a paycheck. That's it. They do not care. I mean, this is the same company that was run by the former president. By the way, the former president of Fox was a huge asshole, and he's the reason why Fantastic Four turned out the way it did. He's the reason.
Wait, are you talking about Fantastic Four or Fan Four Stick?
Fantastic Four. Oh God! Well, he did actually. That's what
all of my friends called it.
I know. That's what it's called. He was the reason why the Fantastic Four movies were the way they were. He's responsible. He is solely responsible for X-Men Origins Wolverine. He walked on the set, destroyed everything, and said, no, I want this, I want that. No, make Deadpool like this. He is the reason for that.
You have to bring that back up.
I'm sorry. He is the reason for Barakapool. That's all I gotta say. So that's what he's called. That's what he's called.
It's true. How have you not heard that yet, Duo?
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't heard that joke. Okay, I've seen, like I said, I've seen X-Men's Origin Wolverine. I like it, except for the part of Deadpool being the way that I'm like. Okay. I want to hear him talk. I want to hear him speak. That's the best part about Deadpool. And they just have him out there shooting laser beams from his eyes and and before anyone tells us, yes, there's only one popular X-Men character that is popular aside from Wolverine. It's Deadpool. Deadpool is the most popular X-Men character. And for those of you saying he's not an X-Men character, as of this moment, yes, he is, because his film grossed more than what any X-Men movie has ever grossed.
I heard it even outgrossed Batman v Superman.
It did. It outgrossed every film this year, but aside. It even outgrossed
Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor, Guardians of the Galaxy,
Batman v Superman, of course.
So much, Jesus.
So when Aquaman starts throwing sperm whale jokes, you know who to thank. Sorry, I had to do that. So, yes, and of course, don't even get me started on Fan Four Stick. That movie destroyed the family of the Fantastic Four. So that's my
The only thing that turned me off was the fact they made Johnny Storm black.
Well, there's a reason they did that, because for those of you, I know a lot of people wonder, why did they make Johnny Storm black? Why did they do that? Because this film is based off of the Ultimate X-Men series, where in the Ultimate X-Men series, Fan Four Stick, Fantastic Four. See, I get Fantastic Four and X-Men crossed with each other. We're going
to actually try and do that.
I know. In the Ultimate Fantastic Four comics, Johnny Storm was black. There's nothing I could say there was no reason why he was black. He was just black. That's it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so, I mean, 20th Century Fox right now, they are actually, nowadays, word is going around that Fox and Disney and Marvel, they're actually at a good relationship right now that they're going to work together on a TV show next year. So they are building a relationship. But as far as them getting rights back to X-Men and Fantastic Four goes, that's a long way. And even if they did get the rights to Fantastic Four back, Marvel has said they're not going to do anything with them. They can't. They can't do anything with them because what's the point? The Fantastic Four has had 4 bad films in the last 20 years, and that's kind of ironic. Yeah, so, but hopefully next year, Logan, the last Wolverine film with Hugh Jackman.
Which has X-23, if I remember right.
That looks like it's going to be a good film. It's not.
I saw the trailer, man. I saw it, man.
There is no doubt. That film is going to be the best movie Fox has ever done X-Men related. It is. Hugh Jackman is finally going to be able to give a rated R performance as Logan, which I kind of like. So yeah, that's Fox, but Sony, that's a different story because there's rumors right now, and there was rumors for a while, but it has been confirmed by Kevin Feige that for the longest time, Spider-Man was just going to appear in Civil War and Spider-Man Homecoming. They didn't have plans to put him in Avengers Infinity War, but they were able to reschedule and work some things out. So we will officially see Spider-Man in Avengers Infinity War. So technically speaking, Sony technically still holds the rights to Spider-Man, but they're just sharing him with Marvel.
Right.
Yeah, so
I think the deal is Marvel has all creative control of the movies, so they decide how everything gets made. But Sony, they basically pay for it and distribute it.
Pretty much, yes. So Marvel has all control of how the films go, but in return, Sony's going to want something else. Because let's say if the Venom movie comes out, and their deal is that, okay, we let you use Spider-Man in your cinematic universe. Give us one of your characters. We want Thor to make a cameo in Venom. Like, that's just an example. So it's pretty much, hey, I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back. That's how their relationship between them is going right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Speaking of Logan, now that we know that Hugh Jackman, that's going to be his last film as Wolverine.
Oh, God.
He's been Wolverine for almost kind of over 20 years, right?
Yes, over 20 years he's been playing it. Since 2000.
Ever since the first X-Men. And I'll be honest with you, when I first heard it was going to be Hugh Jackman, I remember him from Kate and Leopold. And I'm like, that guy?
Yeah. And he's actually a singer. He's a Broadway singer, so he's got some huge singing chops.
But when he did the first movie...
Okay, we need to have a film of Wolverine singing. Let's do it.
Actually, there is one... Well, now him singing, but someone did a parody of Wolverine singing. It was from Barely Productions or something like that. This guy plays as Wolverine, and he's singing in the woods and doing a musical, and then the director is saying, "This is not a musical. We want you to be this brooding feral beast, Wolverine." And then, okay, and then he starts singing again about no one knows his pain, and I should show you the video. X-Men the musical, yes,
we need that.
Yes,
but yeah. my thoughts is this, and I hope people can also chime in on this too. Of who do you think could replace Hugh Jackman?
Apparently, Hugh Jackman for Tom Hardy would be a good replacement.
Yes, I would love to see Matt. Who doesn't know him best?
Utterly random guy for commenting that.
Who doesn't know Tom Hardy from I Must Break You, Batman?
Yes,
and also from Mad Max, Fury Road. Just this is just a rumor. I don't know this to be true, but if what I know. Because I've read the Old Man comic. I won't spoil it, but I will say this. It mainly looks like that X-23 is going to be the new Wolverine, from what I've seen.
That'd be interesting, actually.
She is the new Wolverine, because for those of you who don't know, the main Wolverine from Marvel Comics, he's dead. So there's actually
She killed him.
No, she didn't kill him. He died.
Oh, that's what I was told.
No, he died from... Well, in the Old Man Logan story, that's how it went. But in this story, Wolverine actually died from being turned into an adamantium statue.
Yeah.
And now
I don't remember.
There are two Wolverines right now. There's X-23, who's actually wearing Logan's costume, his yellow and blue costume. And then there's Old Man Logan, who's a different... Which, from what I heard, it's the same Old Man Logan from... another timeline that's not based off of the main graphic novel. So there are two Wolverines right now, and I would be fine if we got a woman to be Wolverine and it's X-23, because that could be kind of interesting, and maybe, hopefully, we can see the yellow and blue costume finally.
Maybe.
I think that's what they're trying to do with the last. I mean, I was about to call it The Last of Us again, but Logan.
It does look like The Last of Us.
They're trying to introduce X-23, and then that she's probably going to do a movie and see where that goes. See how the hype takes that.
Yeah. Did you know that The Last of Us was actually based off of Old Man Logan?
Really?
That's where the inspiration came from, mainly because a lot of people said if they ever did a live action Last of Us, they need to get Hugh Jackman as Joel. He looks just like Joel.
Yes.
I would love to see.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Utterly random guy said Norman Reedus, from The Walking Dead, should play Wolverine. I was about to say that too. No, he said Ghost Rider. Sorry.
They wouldn't even have to. Even if it was Ghost Rider, that wouldn't be that bad of an idea because he's got the gravelly voice.
He does.
He wouldn't even have to audio.
And Norman has a crap load of bike collection. He's got some amazing motorcycles, so he could just pick out one of his own motorcycles and then just use that for Ghost Rider.
He would be a better Ghost Rider than Nicolas Cage, to be honest with you.
Wait. It probably went like this.
I don't think I saw those movies.
You never saw the one with Nicolas Cage where he plays Danny Blaze?
This is how that.
But from what I've heard, I'm not missing out.
I'm not kidding all three of you and the fans right now. I can do a spot on Nicolas Cage. I'm not kidding you. Here. This is how.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Hi, my name is Nicolas Cage, and I would like to play Ghost Rider. Yes, I do. I think I would make a great Ghost Rider. He's not. He's scraping at the door.
I got
one
request.
Do the boo-hoo.
Do the bees theme with
bees. Yeah, do the bees first.
Oh, the bee. Not the bees. Not the bees. Ah! Oh, wait. Remember that scene in Face Off? I want to take his face off.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you do the church, the where he's standing in the church choir?
Watch your fucking mouth. It's just like, I'm scared, Shawnee. I think you better pull the trigger, because I don't give a fuck. I'm ready for the big ride, baby.
Oh, man. Oh, that was fun.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Thank you. I'm Nicolas Cage, and I'll take my Oscar now.
There are other movies from Marvel that some people say it was a miscast. Like, for example, Ben Affleck as Daredevil.
Oh, we're already jumping straight into that one. Is it bad to say that I kind of like Ben Affleck's Daredevil?
I haven't seen the whole thing.
What?
But from what I did see, I was like, nope. Don't like this. Netflix Daredevil for the win.
I watched it for extra.
I know, right? What do you want? Justice. Who says that?
Batman.
Okay, maybe Daredevil foreshadowed that he would be Batman. Oh my god!
Pray to me. Okay, now we're getting into Batman. Sorry.
I know.
Let's.
Yeah, stay off that.
Not Marvel.
Well, speaking of that, should we talk about the other topics? Because it feels like we've just been going off.
Hey, I like being a little bit spontaneous with this because it just shows how much of a good chemistry we have as nerds.
Sometimes we don't. Sometimes in this type of things, we don't have to go in order. We could just go out of order if we wanted to because we have good chemistry.
Yeah. We could just do the outro now and then talk about something else randomly.
Oh my god, I just had an idea. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just had an idea in my head. Okay, since Nicolas Cage played Ghost Rider, I just had an idea. What if, like, okay, this is just an idea, but what if Nicolas Cage was another Marvel superhero?
Who's that now?
Oh god, who could he play? Oh my god, okay, he can be...
I'm just going to plug my phone in. Be right back.
He could be Wolverine. He could be the... Hi, my name's Logan, and I like to get rampaged.
They hurt when I come out. When they come out.
or what if Nicolas Cage?
It was bad enough that people thought he was.
Oh my God! If Robert Downey Jr. leaves as Iron Man, Nicolas Cage can be the next Tony Stark.
No. If Robert Downey Jr. is no longer Iron Man, we riot. That's all that's gonna happen.
Igma said Nicolas Cage as the Hulk.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Please don't make me angry.
You're too good.
Thank you. I didn't get my Oscar nomination, so that's why I always go angry and turn green.
Ever heard of Marvel Godzilla? Yes, I have through Desk of Death Battle.
Oh my God! Okay, the Nicolas Cage as Godzilla as Marvel.
Oh my
Godzilla.
God!
Nicolas Cage is everyone.
Could you imagine Nicolas Cage just screaming as high pitched as he could every time he?
I'm gonna scrape you with my foot. Oh my God, Nicolas Cage is Thor. I'm the god of thunder, and I'm from Asgard. Only
oh my God!
Podcast has just turned into Nicolas Cage as who?
Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. At least that's what my uncle told me.
And just have him and Richard go at each other or something, talk to each other as Nicolas Cage.
Oh my God! If I ever met Nicolas Cage, I would so talk to him in my. Hi, Nicolas Cage. How you doing? I'm Nicolas Cage.
Oh, okay. How about Nicolas Cage as Loki?
Sigma said that. Thor. You know you can't have the throne. The throne's mine because I have something you don't.
Because I'm Nicolas Cage.
Because I'm Nicolas Cage.
I had to make you say that, man.
I actually, I know we're not talking about Death Battle, but I'm not kidding you. I'll say this again. If they have Ghost Rider in Death Battle, I will play the voice of Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider. Spawn, I'm Ghost Rider. And I didn't make a third movie because I'm Nicolas Cage.
Could you imagine Nicolas Cage as Thanos? Brandon Mitchell just said that.
Oh my God! What if Nicolas Cage was Star-Lord?
Or Professor Xavier.
Star-Lord?
I'm Star-Lord, and I like 80s music because I'm Nicolas Cage. Or what if he was Captain America?
Christmas time is special because I'm Nicolas Cage.
They filled me up with drugs and they gave me a silly costume.
I'm sorry if you just heard that. My room
Oh my
is
god,
right
it's
next
Star's
to
greatest
Fizzy Road.
enemy! Oh my god!
I got one more impression.
Star, they know you're here.
Nicolas Cage's Cars.
Oh God! It's just a bunch of his faces just photoshopped on the cars. Like, beep,
Oh,
motherfucker.
wait, no, it'd go like this. It would go like this. I'm Nicolas Cage, and I'm a car. Honk, honk, motherfucker. My name is... I'm going to be in the new Fast and Furious
I got one
movie.
more, Rich.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage as Groot.
As Groot. I am Nicolas Cage, Groot.
I'm Brutalist Cage.
Oh, yeah. I give my life to save Rocket Raccoon because I'm Brutalist Cage. Oh, God. It's not even that hard to do. I mean, it's just easy for me to do that voice.
Oh, do Nicolas Cage as your mom. Just do that one.
Oh, okay. Honey, come get your dinner. I made Nicolas Cage soup. I think you'll like it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have sex with your father. Or as I like to call it, hugging him.
Goblin.
Let me change your diaper because I'm Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is all of us. Praise the Lord of Cage.
Oh God! Johnny Myers commented Nicolas Cage as the living as the what?
Tribunal. The Living Tribunal.
Oh my God! Gary Owen said Nicolas Cage should be Spider-Man. I could not imagine Nicolas Cage swinging around with that costume on.
That costume once you try that, you're like Superman or something.
He did try and be Superman, but that's DC, so we'll talk about it.
All right, let's get back into the swing of things because that was fun though. That was fun.
It was.
Yeah, next topic, I think.
We need to get back on these topics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh boy.
How it all
Sweet.
started. I believe it all started with Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
Spooderman.
Yeah, I believe.
And Marvel was nearly bankrupt before that.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, they would have practically just gone completely out of business, so they decided we're gonna pour everything into making this movie. And I just remember hearing this story about this guy going to see it, and he didn't know what to expect. He just heard, oh, they've got Robert Downey Jr. to play Tony Stark, and he didn't know what to expect. He saw it, he loved it, and he heard so many places like stay around after the credits. And like,
Yeah, and this was back when the internet wasn't.
He didn't think anything was gonna. Yeah, that. And he wasn't expecting like anything to happen. He was just sitting there. People were leaving. People were coming in, cleaning up, and he was just like, you know what? Maybe we should just go. And then the lights turned dark, and stuff is happening on screen. Everyone just like stops what they're doing and just looks up. Like, the people who work in the cinema haven't seen it before. And then we have Nick Fury saying, I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative, and everyone freaks the hell out.
Yes, and a lot of people went back to see Iron Man just to see that credit because, again, the internet isn't what it is today where we know about the post-credit scenes. No, this was back when we didn't know shit. Like, the internet was just terrible back in 2008.
Right.
DC had the opportunity to buy Marvel. Ooh.
That's crazy.
That is. I remember because I actually, and I'm not kidding, I saw Iron Man when it came out in 2008. I didn't know there was a post-credit scene, and when I heard everyone talking about it, I was like, shit! I remember just thinking, I never heard of I heard of Iron Man, but he was more of a B or C list character, so people didn't know much about him until they saw his movie, and wow, I mean, it's hard to believe that when they started with Iron Man, now look at where they are now. They've made 14 movies, and all of them have been good.
Yeah. And I think Iron Man was made before Disney acquired Marvel.
Yeah, because at this time...
I think the first movie that was made when Disney acquired Marvel was Avengers.
Yeah,
Yes.
because at this
I
time,
think.
no, it was actually in 2009 when they got them. Because when you guys remember back to the old show Spectacular Spider-Man, when that show was going on, DC brought Marvel as soon as season 2 ended, and they canceled the series forever. Not giving
Actually,
them a
random
season
guy. I
3.
heard about that.
Yeah,
Tom
so
Cruise tried
that's
to be Iron Man.
yeah.
Right. And speaking of that, I want to talk about the Hulk movie. The first and second Hulk movie. The second one, I was a little bit like, how come they didn't do a sequel to that one? Because we were going to get a new villain.
I'll be back.
All right. We were going to get a new villain, which was the leader. And
Which
all of a
one?
sudden it gets canceled.
Oh, yeah, another one you're on about. Yeah.
Yeah, the second, it was called The Incredible Hulk, but I think
Yeah,
it wasn't
that
really had any
When they
time.
had Robert Downey Jr. at the end of the credits with
Right.
cameo saying, "Hey, we're putting this team together."
Yes. But it was just weird, like with that movie, like because I wanted to see more what happened after what happened, but then like they go straight.
Well, that film is still technically in the MCU, so he could still turn up. Maybe.
I hope so, because like if seeing that Thor and Captain America has been getting more than one movie, even Iron Man's getting more than one movie. I
Yeah,
felt
but the thing is with Hulk is kind of like if you make a Hulk movie, it's mainly him just running away from the military
yeah,
and tanks and whatnot and being sad.
Cars.
yeah. Cars.
Of
and
course.
cars.
I had
But
to.
it's like we were about to
Yeah.
reveal the leader in that movie. I don't know if you remember that one scene where that other professor.
Yeah, that stuff like drips on his head wound and his head just starts going.
Gets all
Right.
smart.
I
And
don't know.
stuff.
He was about to be the leader, but then
Hmm.
they did nothing with it, and it kind of left us in a little bit of cliffhanger. But I get what you're saying, that with one Hulk movie, you've pretty much seen them all because it's him running away from the military, this and that, and total destruction. Not like Bill Bixby's Incredible Hulk, TV show or something like that, where they actually had like story and whatnot.
What a shame that Edward Norton didn't reprise his role.
Yeah.
Edward Norton's a great actor.
Yes,
Yeah, I enjoy him, but I think I enjoy Ruffalo more.
Well, I haven't been able to get my. I don't know. I mean, I like Edward Norton. Mark Ruffalo. I think Edward Norton is a better Incredible Hulk, and Mark Ruffalo is a better Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
What were your guys' thoughts on Thor, like the Chris Hemsworth movie?
I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it
think
too.
he
And there was
captured-
so many hilarious moments in that too.
Yeah,
Like when he's eating in the diner.
yeah, it's
it
just
was
like another.
Yeah, I like this. Another.
Chris Hemsworth, because again, this is before Chris Hemsworth
That
was a
dude
big.
is Thor.
He literally is. He's got the voice. He's got every men have one. Men want to be him. Women want to be with him.
Yes.
I mean, shit,
I imagine some men want to be with him too.
probably. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just to see. That's the thing. I mean, because
Kill me a man of Thor.
yeah. And could you? And, well,
I
speaking
can-
of Thor, what did you guys think of Tom Hiddleston as Loki?
I think he owns that character too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is still to this day, he is the best Marvel villain of all time. There literally is no other villains that come, which is kind of a shame. That's the one thing a lot of people complain and hate about the Marvel movies. They have crappy villains.
I raise you, Loki.
Yeah,
you go.
exactly. Well, also too, since we're talking about that, what about Captain America, the First Avenger?
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that too.
That one holds a special place in my heart. Won't say how, but let's just say it holds a special place in my heart, and it's kind of biased because I'm wearing a Captain America shirt.
Oh man, something's gonna go.
I think isn't it kind of weird though that the Human Torch was Captain America, and a lot of people were saying, "Oh God, this is the worst casting ever. It's gonna fail."
And they even reference that in the Lego Marvel game. There's an achievement if you have Captain America and the Human Torch together. You just get an achievement. Do I know you?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get that in story. It has to be in free.
It's funny because all of the characters, every cast owns their role. Like Robert Downey Jr. he is Tony Stark in Iron Man. Chris Hemsworth is Thor. Mark Ruffalo, he is Bruce Banner, but I still think Edward Norton is the best Hulk. That's just my opinion. Chris Evans, he is Captain America and Steve Rogers. Like literally.
Oh yeah.
Like with the shadow of it, like each cast they get, they become those people. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What about
I'd say the same thing about Tom Holland and.
Oh, what was that?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Everyone's sex fantasy. I mean, because
I kind of miss the Russian accent.
Yeah, because she is supposed to be Russian, but she talks English.
Yeah, I mean she's hot. Yeah, but
you know she actually.
I kind of wish she'd like do the accent every once.
You know she lives here in San Antonio with me.
Huh?
She moved here to San Antonio, Texas, from California.
Really?
Huh. Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm surprised I didn't get to see her at Comic-Con because then that would have been funny.
I still got to meet Barbara Dunkerman, so
I know. What did you guys see Ant-Man?
I'm still happy about that. Yes, I love that, man.
Oh man, isn't it funny how everyone thought that Ant-Man was gonna suck, and it's just like, oh god, the director left. Wait, what?
You still haven't watched that, man?
I just haven't watched it.
Dude.
Okay, Duo hasn't seen Guardians of the Galaxy. You haven't seen Ant-Man. What the hell is going on?
I've seen every Marvel Cinematic Universe film.
Me too.
I've seen all of them, but Ant-Man was really, really good. I mean, it's just like, especially since it came out after Age of Ultron. Which, speaking of that, what did you guys think of Age of Ultron?
I still enjoyed it.
I liked it.
I didn't enjoy it as much as the first Avengers, but let's face it, that one set the bar ridiculously high.
It changed Hollywood. That's the funny thing. The first Avengers film, it changed the industry forever.
Yes.
Now, every film that comes out wants to be like that movie. Batman v Superman. Like, every film wants to have their own cinematic universe. So I think that's what the Marvel Cinematic Universe has achieved. And it's funny how they can take they've taken obscure characters that are B or C list, and they've made them into A-list households. Like, everyone knows about these characters. I mean, more recently, Doctor Strange. Nobody knew who Doctor Strange was. You know, it was kind of
if that film doesn't get best visuals of the year, someone is going to get punched in the face.
I knew about Doctor Strange because of the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon show.
Yes, absolutely.
I knew about him thanks to the Lego game.
I would have known about
it. Introduced me to a lot of characters.
What was his name? He's like a guy with like leopard skin.
Electro?
No. This was a beast.
No, not Electro.
Kraven the Hunter?
Kraven the Hunter. That's it.
Yeah, him.
But I know about him.
Yeah.
We might see him in a future Spider-Man movie.
I hope we do.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Also, too, I mean, because I knew about Doctor Strange from the comics.
We have Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming.
I knew about Doctor Strange from the comics and the live-action series or movie he was in from the 70s. It's very obscure. But that's just, speaking of that, because we were going to have to talk about this sooner or later, but what are your guys' thoughts on Tom Holland as Spider-Man?
I love him.
I think he's good. He's okay.
I actually enjoy him as Spider-Man because he captures that essence of, like when I think of Spider-Man, yes, I see, do anything a spider can, but also I want to hear him crack jokes. That was something, like he talks a lot, he cracks jokes, kind of gets into your head.
Well,
like,
you want to know
something that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man didn't do.
And there's that scene in the apartment where he meets Tony Stark for the first time with Aunt May, and he's just acting like so nervous and.
Well, it's fun fact.
Geeky,
you're not going to believe this. That wasn't in the script. That was literally Tom Holland being nervous around Robert Downey Jr. So Tom Holland, I'm not kidding you. Go look up an interview where you see him talk. He literally is like the real life Peter Parker. He's nervous. He's kind. You can really tell.
How does Marvel cast so perfectly?
And he's my age. He's literally my age. So I am
Me too.
I think I'm like a year older than him.
Me
So
too.
he and the best thing that Duo said, he captured both because he captured both sides of Spider-Man, from Tobey Maguire, being kind of nervous and that nerd, to Andrew Garfield being so talkative and cracking jokes. So he literally combined the best of both worlds from two Spider-Man
And made it his own.
Exactly. That's what I love about him, and I can't wait for Spider-Man Homecoming next year. I think that's going to be...
me neither.
My son is not. I can't wait to see it. He can't wait to see that one.
Yes, and
I'm still waiting on the trailer. Like, how the hell are they going to release it?
So, well, rumor has it we may get... This is just a rumor. This is a confirmed theory, and it's possible, but we may get our first look at the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer next month, December 2nd.
Ooh.
How about that?
Sweet.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Someone was asking about. This was actually going to be another topic on our show, since we pretty much covered Marvel Cinematic Universe. Utterly random guy was saying, "Oh, what about the Marvel Netflix TV shows?"
They're still in the MCU, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they are canon.
They reference like the Avengers like constantly.
Yeah,
the invasion with the Chitauri.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's possible we may see the Defenders in Avengers: Infinity War. Possibly, I can't say that for certain because next year they start shooting Avengers: Infinity War, and it's going to be a little hard to get all of the cast. There.
I heard that whole thing is going to take like 9 months to film.
Well, the Defenders Netflix series is only going to have 8 episodes.
Yeah. But anyway,
the easy marathon then.
Let's talk about the Netflix TV shows. I know Richard is pretty much an expert in it. He's watched every single one of them so far, right?
Yes, I have.
And you do?
Yeah, I watched them all as well. Like, what the hell?
Oh, okay. Sorry for excluding you.
Yes.
Oh, just because I'm British.
I don't know what you guys get over there.
Aren't you going to say that famous thing you've been waiting to say, your only mate, when we talked about Death Battle again? Like where you say, "Oh, screw you guys," or something.
Oh, no, don't worry about that.
Oh,
got that plan for something else.
Oh, fine. Okay. Well, anyway, yes, we are the biggest experts when it comes to the Netflix series, but oh my God, he's gonna throw that at
go.
Okay, fine. But yes, we are the biggest experts when it comes to the Marvel. But what I love about the Marvel Netflix series is that they managed to capture Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage perfectly. Luke Cage is Spartan Locke from Halo. Just saying. I know, and see that each season of each show is very different. Like season 1 of Daredevil was just, it was, I can't describe it. It was pretty much what it was. It was a great show. It had the best fight choreography, and it pretty much looked like Daredevil. Like it literally, in one episode, it puts the Ben Affleck Daredevil to shame. It makes that film look like a snuff film. And Jessica Jones, personally, I actually like Jessica Jones more than Daredevil. That's just not because I love Daredevil.
I'm struggling to decide which one I like more.
If you want to watch a show just for the fighting, then you watch Daredevil. But if you want to watch a show that has great writing and great characters,
really despise the villain.
Yes, the villain.
But it's a love-to-hate thing.
Yes, exactly. Then watch Jessica Jones. It is a perfect series, by
the way, just a heads up for anyone who likes that sort of thing. I believe Jessica Jones and Luke Cage have sex in the first episode.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, they do.
They were actually. Well, see, here's.
I'll stop as a thumbs up.
Well, see, here's the thing. You're not going to believe this. In the comics, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage actually got married.
Really?
And had a baby.
A baby.
Because you guys remember the Civil War comic, right? That
Luke Jr.
Yeah, because in the original Civil War comic,
Sweet Christmas.
Luke Cage and Jessica Jones had a family, and they actually stayed out of both sides. So they weren't on Team Cap or they weren't on Team Iron Man. They were just neutral. So they actually moved out very far away from the city to raise a family in this log cabin. But yeah, they do have sex in Jessica Jones season 1.
Do you think Nicolas Cage and Luke Cage are related?
Why that? Why do you say that?
Just asking.
Throw Johnny Cage in there from Mortal Kombat as well.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
Johnny
my
Cage.
God, that's right.
Don't start Richard on doing.
Yeah, please.
No, we just got done with that.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Take that.
If I keep doing my Nicolas Cage impersonation, my colleagues will die of laughter.
Yes. This was asking is Bullseye.
No, Bullseye is not in the Netflix series.
No. Bullseye will probably be in season 3 of Daredevil. It is confirmed that it's going to happen. It is confirmed, but well, also too, I think Duo Dreamer will like Luke Cage a little bit more because, again,
Black.
No.
Yeah, what the fuck, Richard?
No. Oh my God, no. Seriously, what am I, Donald Trump? Seriously, come on, man.
I don't know.
No.
You people in the South want to vote for Donald Trump. Go right.
Whoa! Well, did you know that Luke Cage actually trashed Donald Trump's limo in a comic?
Really?
Yeah, there was a comic issue where an ambulance had to get somewhere, and Donald Trump was his limo was taking up the traffic, and Luke Cage comes by and smashes his limo, and he's yelling at Luke Cage.
Nice.
And then Luke Cage Donald Trump shits his pants when he sees Luke Cage, and he says, "Never mind."
Is it actually Trump playing the part?
Anyway, Duo Dreamer, you'll like Luke Cage not because of the black race thing, damn it, because of the soundtrack, because of how the soundtrack
is good.
Yeah.
It's like rap or something like that. Again.
No, it's not rap. It's classic. It's classic 70s, 80s music.
Okay, then. All right.
Yeah, so it does, because see, that's what each season of each Marvel. Daredevil has the best fight choreography. Jessica Jones has the best writing and the best villain, and Luke Cage has the best character and the best soundtrack.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I've been meaning to actually watch those shows, but I haven't gotten around to it.
If you watch season 1 of Daredevil, it's very bloody and kind of gory, but not Walking Dead level gory.
I like gory.
I know. Season 1 of Jessica Jones, it's got great writing, and that's pretty much it, and it's got an awesome villain. Well, season 1 of Luke Cage is very interesting because a lot of people were saying that it's good, but they still prefer Daredevil and Jessica Jones over Luke Cage. They don't know why. I'm actually quite the opposite. I like Luke Cage because, of how it captures New York City and the soundtrack. I love classic 70s and 80s soundtracks. So that's why, people will love that show.
Right. I also heard there's going to be new shows for now.
We also have Iron Fist coming at some point.
Yes, Iron Fist. Another obscure character.
Yeah, he's so obscure, and now all of a sudden, the first time I actually heard of Iron Fist,
what's that?
Spectral Star would probably appreciate this, was from Maximum Carnage.
Wow. Oh man, that was good. Super Nintendo glory.
Yes, and that's why I heard about Iron Fist. I never thought much about it.
And it was the only Super Nintendo game that was red.
Yes.
Aside from Pokemon Red.
That's how old we are. But yeah. Oh, and also too, guess what?
Pokemon Red wasn't on Super Nintendo. It was on the Game Boy one.
Yeah.
I'm just making a joke. Calm down.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Well, speaking of John Berthel, you guys are gonna love this. We're getting a Punisher Netflix series next year.
I heard
that too.
Punisher.
And the guy that plays Shane from Walking Dead.
He was born to play the Punisher.
He is so good.
He's better than Thomas Jane Punisher from the movie, even though I
like Dolph Lundgren.
Oh God, that's right. He played him in the 80s.
Dolph Lundgren as Punisher.
Given something I know Dolph Lundgren from, oh god.
You know what's ironic? Dolph Lundgren was Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. He was He-Man in Masters of the Universe, and he was the Punisher. I must break you.
I still love He-Man, the Masters of the Universe movie.
Oh, God.
I don't care what
when he
people
rips his sword out of that sheath, he's like,
remember that scene where Skeletor whips He-Man, and it's very... Yeah, it's just like...
And that fight was so choreographed.
I know.
Good. It's clang for like 20 minutes. It was so
a lot of people said that Skeletor looks like... oh, God. What was that person who ran against Barack Obama in 2008? What's that guy's name?
John McCain?
Yeah. A lot of people said that Skeletor looks like John McCain.
Okay, I'm British and I somehow know U.S. politics.
Have to cast a skeleton to play a skeleton.
Yes!
Oh, my God.
Oh, speaking of old Marvel movies, because you were talking about Dolph Lundgren, did you know there was a Nick Fury movie?
Yes!
And guess who played Nick Fury?
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury back in the day.
But without the steroids.
Was this pre-Baywatch?
I think so, wasn't it?
I think so. I know it was after Knight Rider, but I don't know if it was pre.
My God, I would love. Well, speaking of that, did you know? Because a lot of people don't know nowadays. Nick Fury was originally white in the comics, but when Samuel Jackson said, "I want to play Nick Fury," they decided to make his Nick Fury the new Nick Fury in the comics.
Well, from what I read,
as Nick Fury though.
What I've read is that Nick Fury in the comic book is Nick Fury's son.
Wow.
They both lose their eyes. Like, here, you got to be my boy. Here, stab your eye.
Yeah, exactly. or maybe he came out of his mother's womb with just a scarf on his eye and a little eye patch.
He just came out with an eye patch already, born to be a pirate.
It's just like, I love him. He's my son.
Well, that's my boy right there.
Guys, how would you feel about? Guys, how would you feel about Squirrel Girl being in the MCU?
Oh boy.
Overpowered. Too much power.
She is gonna be in the MCU someday. Oh, speaking of, what do you guys think about Captain Marvel in the MCU sometime in the next? Yeah. No, before everyone says, not the DC Captain Marvel. That guy is called Shazam.
That's Shazam.
Marvel and DC actually had a copyright fight over that, and they decided to change.
Oh my God! It sounds like YouTube.
Oh,
yeah. It's news to me.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of, this is going way back, but do you guys remember the first ever live-action Spider-Man series back in the 70s?
Yes, I have.
I wasn't born then.
I missed that.
And of course, the Spectral Star's favorite, the live-action 70s, 80s Incredible Hulk.
Yes, with Bill Bixby.
Yes, and oh my God,
the sad walking away.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys? And also there was, and here's how awesome the 70s Incredible Hulk was. He fought a bear. He fought an actual bear. This wasn't CG.
It was a real bear.
Whoa! So Lou Ferrigno actually fought a bear.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I like to see Mark Ruffalo and Edward Norton do that.
Yeah, Edward Norton.
You just remind me about that particular show. They also had movies of it too, where he actually met up with Daredevil. He also fought Thor. And oh my God, when I remember Thor, how he looked back then.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Well, speaking of Thor, guess what? You're not going to believe this. I don't even think your only mate knows this. Thor in the Hulk movie, that Hulk movie is the Kingpin in season 1 of Daredevil.
What?
Yes. What? That's him.
There's also season 2 of Daredevil, but okay.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's him.
What? That's what he's doing now?
Yeah.
Last time I saw that actor, he was in this Disney show called Good Luck Charlie.
Oh God.
He was playing the dad, but I didn't know he was.
I'm now imagining Fisk with like long blonde hair, a red cape, and a hammer. It's like, what?
Spectral Star left because he couldn't take it.
I only just noticed he's gone.
Oh, does anyone
Star?
remember the
Star?
Snake?
Go on. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Duo?
No, do you remember there was an old live action Captain America movie? There were
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I saw a video about that, and I heard he had rubber ears.
No. That's the '90s movie.
That.
That's the '90s movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was the '70s. Okay, you're not gonna believe this. I really want
Was that the one where he steals a car?
No. Yes,
that
the
the other
'90s
one?
movie was the one he stole a car.
Okay.
But the
He still does
'70s.
it in the new one as well.
I know the '70s TV show. Okay, a lot of people don't know this, but when Captain America first made his live-action debut in the '70s, he looked nothing like Captain America. He had a motorcycle helmet with goggles and eagle wings on. He looked like oh God, Evel Knievel. He was literally Evel Knievel. And he had a motorcycle, and sometimes he would put his shield on the motorcycle. Like, this was a Captain America that loved motorcycles. And when the '90s movie came out, because a lot of people complained in the '90s movie that, oh, Captain America has rubber ears, like literally So, just saying, if you think Captain America's costume, if you think this guy is silly, watch him in his '70s show. He literally is the definition of silly.
I agree.
Yes. Oh my God. But
have you seen Nostalgia Critics review to that?
yeah. Yes, I have.
There was one part I
sounds
loved.
back.
That guy was one of the scientists saying, you know, you have achieved something great. Congratulations about the handshake. And it's like,
And it's just like, it's just like, geez, you think he does that everywhere he goes? The itsy bitsy spider went up and down the spider. Down came the rainbow. On this, the day of my son's wedding. Oh God. Son, you are now on your way to become a man. Spectral Star, we were talking about it. Do you remember the '70s Captain America?
The movie?
No, not the '90s movie. The other one. Why does everyone keep saying that?
Hang on, I gotta read this. I gotta read this comment. Hang on. What I wouldn't have given for Ultron to say, "Bite my shiny metal ass."
Oh God! I would have
loved it if they had him
If
say
James
it. I don't
Spader
care.
said that, I would have died in the theaters. Oh my God!
It would have been fitting, that's for sure.
Oh. Anyway, so Spectral Star. Okay, the '70s Captain America was a lot different. He wasn't Captain America. He was Evel Knievel. He had a motorcycle helmet.
The guy who did all the stunts? Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't that what? Wait. Hold on. There was a
Like jumped the Grand Canyon and 30 buses on top of it or something.
Oh, I know. Oh man. Just like-
Without a motorcycle. Okay.
all right. Let's move on.
Yeah.
We talked about a lot about Marvel, this and that, but we're forgetting to talk about one.
Oh, so before we go into that, there's a thing I meant to bring up with Spider-Man 2
Okay, go ahead.
a while back when we were talking about Doctor Strange. When they were naming or trying to name Dr. Octopus, someone suggested Doctor Strange, and Jameson was like, "Oh, that's good, I like it," but it's taken.
I remember that.
That's right. J.K. Simmons.
So they
was
reference Doctor Strange like way back when.
Did you know that J.K. Simmons is still the best J. Jonah Jameson? I'm sorry. Did you?
Oh, yeah,
it's
maybe.
possible. It's possible. This is just a rumor, but it's possible that they're gonna recast J. Jonah Jameson and put Ice Cube as him. Ice. That's just a rumor. I hope it's not true, because if Ice Cube is J. Jonah Jameson, I'm sorry, I can't take him seriously as an actor
What?
anymore.
What?
What?
That's not a joke. That's possibly a rumor. We don't know. I hope
No.
It's bad enough that they did that to Perry.
Oh God.
They had Lawrence Fishburne play Perry.
Yeah, this is what he did.
I'll be damned. Someone like Ice Cube play J. Jonah Jameson.
Be worse if they got. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. Duo Dreamer. It could be worse. They could have gotten Tyler Perry to play J. Jonah Jameson.
All right, I'm done.
Oh my God, the hat came off.
No shit. Hello.
I missed it. Damn, I'm gonna have to watch back.
Ah,
Hallelujah.
What the hell?
That's what Mattia says.
I didn't mind Vern Thompson from the Ninja Turtles got recasted as Whoopi Goldberg. I didn't mind that.
Oh God.
I didn't mind that. But when it comes to Perry and J. Jonah Jameson, those are guys you don't want to touch. Period. You need to have the perfect people.
I think they
Play
would.
them.
I think they
I've
still
got the
should.
best recasting ever. How about instead of Mr. T from Rocky 3, they just put Seamus in there?
Oh my God. Mr. T. Seamus is Mr. T.
I pitied the fool.
What? Oh wait a minute. Oh my God. Okay, this needs to be a future Nerdbender topic. Movie casting. Anyway, go on and finish what you were saying to a dreamer.
Well, we were talking about a lot about good things about Marvel, but we need to talk about the man, the myth, the legend behind Marvel.
Yes.
You know who we're talking about.
Let's say it on the count of three. Let's say it. We know his catchphrase. We need to say this or else the fans will kill us. All right. 1, 2, 3. Excelsior!
Excelsior, true believers. It's Stan Lee.
Yes.
And let me ask you something. How the hell is he still alive?
Good question.
he has found the fountain of youth and he is hiding it.
He's 93 and he does not look his age, I tell you. And
You
here's
met him
the
real in person, didn't you?
damn it, you were gonna. Damn it, you. Yes,
Sorry.
This is actually gonna tick some people off, but yes, I actually met Stan Lee in my first Comic-Con 2 years ago. He was so nice. I mean, I swear to God, when I walked, he was sitting down in a chair taking pictures, and when I walked up to him, I hugged him, and he hugged me back. He was so nice. He did not look his age.
I would kill. And the funny thing is, he's gonna be at the Rhode Island Comic Con where I am. I don't have any money to get there, and I know if I go there, it's gonna be a freaking long line to meet him.
Well, guess how much it cost me to get a photo op with him.
Okay, you want to talk about long lines? Do you know how long I was waiting in line to meet the voices of Team Ruby?
Oh God, here it comes.
I got there 2 hours early, and it was still like an hour wait.
Well, that's not the craziest thing. Like, guess what? Speaking of Stan Lee, now he is officially a doctor.
How much did it cost you to what was it? Get an autograph, or was it to meet him? Or?
Oh, yeah, that. Thank you. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
to get a photo op with him, it cost me $90.
Yuck!
I wonder how
And
much
to
it
get
costs to get an interview with him.
To get an autograph with him, $80, and for an interview, I think you would have to pay additional fee for that. So
You should totally do that, Deal Dreamer, when you get to meet him.
yeah, duo.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
It'd be great for your channel.
I wish I had the
It
funds
would.
to go. I mean,
Sadly,
I would
no,
go.
Duo Dreamer does not have the funds.
Oh, yeah.
But well, see, here's the thing. I mean, I'm not kidding. Recently, Stan Lee is now a doctor. They gave him his doctorate diploma, so now he's an official licensed doctor. I cannot imagine that.
That's badass.
I would
Dr.
love
Stan Lee.
Lee. I would love Stan Lee to do surgery on me. I'm just saying.
The title
Gives you a super colon.
doctor, like a doctorate degree, not like
Yeah.
a medical doctor.
Yeah, no, yeah, he has a
Hang on,
doctorate.
Is he a
degree.
real doctor or a PhD?
I think it's just a doctorate degree. I don't think it's a PhD. It's not a PhD. So he's not a. So
Okay.
yeah, but oh my God, but Stan Lee, man, I can't believe it. He has just made Marvel into this ginormous empire.
I think he's like the godfather of comic books.
He is. I mean, see, that's not the strength. He's actually, and I know this isn't true, but Stan Lee can be considered the grandfather to all of us. He's been there with all of us since we were born, and he's still here now.
Stan Lee immortal. Yes, I think he is.
And of course, how can we not talk about Stan Lee without talking about his enormous Marvel cameos in every Marvel film he's in?
I know.
So many of them.
Here's the thing, though. When I watch these Marvel movies, the one thing I always keep in mind is that, where's Stan Lee?
Yes, where is Stan Lee?
That's something you should always do. Oh, and do that in a Netflix series. In Jessica Jones and Daredevil, he's extremely hard to spot.
Wow.
And in Luke Cage season 1, he's even harder to spot.
No, he isn't.
Well, no, but he's on a poster.
He's like, where's Waldo in Luke Cage or something?
Yes. Stan Lee as Where's Waldo. Make that happen.
He's just in every movie ever.
We'll see.
By the way, you guys, I think you'll like his cameo in Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Well, he actually made a cameo in a non-Marvel film.
Yes.
That one.
You're sick.
The Princess Diaries 2.
Oh, that too?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, the one with Anne Hathaway.
Really?
Yeah, it's so much for all of the Marvel films being connected now.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, again,
Deadpool had the best Stan Lee cameo in a strip club.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Stan Lee, man. Stan Lee in between cameos.
But seriously, I mean, Stan Lee has a great imagination. It's no wonder he always says "true believer," you know. And
exactly,
like for example, you know, what inspired him to create Professor Xavier. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was based off of Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
and I was like, wow, I never even thought of like, especially with Professor X's stance on, you know, equality for mutants and also coexistence between humans and mutants, you know. And he also told a story of how he created Spider-Man. He was writing, trying to come up with a new character, and then all of a sudden, climbing down on the wall is a spider. I thought it was a fly. Oh wait, yeah, it was a fly. Sorry. Because I think it had more to do with that. They had this little thing called the human fly. You know, this guy dressed up and then climbing the skyscraper. Yeah.
Wasn't that in The Simpsons?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Simpsons that was at the end of. Very true. And they're still doing things. Simpsons did it.
Also, speaking of, he also made a cameo in the Simpsons episode once.
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Oh my God, I mean, Stan Lee, I mean, I watched a documentary on him before I got to meet him 2 years ago, and oh my God, learning the things I learned, it's just like, he has just created, it's mainly the Fantastic Four, because that's arguably his greatest creation, in his eyes, is the Fantastic Four, because he put so much creativity into that, and that's what I love about him. I mean, he put so much creativity into all of those characters. Captain America, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. It's just crazy. And he actually didn't want a cameo in Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first time I heard Stan Lee's voice was in a Spider-Man PlayStation 1 game. You guys remember that one?
Yes.
It starts out, he's narrating.
I think I do.
Hello, true believers, or something like that. You know.
Yeah. The
first time I actually saw who Stan Lee was, I don't know if anyone remembers this. There was the Marvel Action Hour.
Wow.
Back in the day, where it had the Fantastic Four show and the Iron Man show in a huge hour block.
Yeah.
And the intro, they showed Stan Lee talking about what's going to happen in the episode. That was like the first time I actually saw who Stan Lee was.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
awesome.
Speaking of that, because this is going to sound crazy. When I met Stan Lee, before there was a huge line for the photo op. Like, they had to separate us into 3 separated groups, and there had to be over 100 people in that room my first year. When Stan Lee entered, here's what everyone said: Excelsior, Excelsior, Excelsior. They were shouting, screaming it, and he said, and he waved to us all, and I was just thinking, oh my God. I nearly passed out when I met him. I'm not kidding you. I almost fainted on the floor.
Yes, he is. He is an unlockable character in the Lego games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
Turns into the Hulk in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yes, he does. And he can swing around. When I first saw Stan Lee, it was in the Spider-Man cartoon, the Clone Saga one, you know, where all these different Spider-Man come together to stop Carnage Spider-Man. And then at the end, we find out that the Spider-Man that was recruited, he doesn't have Peter Parker's powers. He's an actor who plays him. And then when Spider-Man goes to meet Stan Lee and swing him around, oh my God, I can just imagine how Stan Lee felt in that. Having his creation talk to him, like, yes, that's that was the very first time I saw Stan Lee, and there's nothing more we can say. He's an amazing, kind person. And
I've got something to
okay.
say.
Okay, go ahead.
There's actually this quote from Stan Lee that he talked about, like, when you're writing something, it's something that he does all the time. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, like, that is just amazing. He always said, when writing something, or in fact, you can really apply this to like anything that you do, make sure it's something that excites you, not something that you think will excite them.
Oh my God.
And I always apply that, like, especially when I make my Death Battle Hype videos. Like, first of all, it has to excite me. That's like how the process goes whenever I do those.
Yeah.
Like, I don't put something together thinking, yeah, this will excite them. No, it just has to get me excited. Like, that's the main rule.
Yeah, I mean,
because if it makes you excited, then you naturally put more work into it.
Yeah.
And it just overall turns out better.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about my videos. Like, if it doesn't make me laugh, then I don't feel like anybody else is going to laugh.
I agree. I mean, Stan Lee, I always think about what Stan Lee says whenever I do a video. I mean, there is just no denying it. I mean, I always think about how can I creatively do this or do that. And he is. I mean, he's an inspiration to not just comic book people, because Stan Lee can be an inspiration to anybody that doesn't like or know comics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just like, wow. I mean, and again, I mean, I don't want to talk about this tragically because it's too tragic, but I'm just saying, when he goes, that is going to be the saddest day of all of our lives.
Yes.
You know, because he's 93 years old, guys. I mean, we don't know how he's still going. It's amazing that he's not in a home, or he doesn't have a cane or a walker. He does not look his age, and yet somehow, some way, he's still with us, and I thank God for that. Yeah, but I mean, it's just
actually no. He's secretly Wolverine in disguise.
I could buy that, but. Again, when Stan Lee goes, that is. I mean, Marvel will never genuinely be the same again. Like, it's going to be hard. You know, I mean, what would the world do without Stan Lee?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know.
It is, and I am glad I got to meet him, and I'm just, even though I know even though I'm not trying to rub it in my colleague's face.
Sorry, this comment.
What?
Just imagine at the end of the Marvel movie, it's saying, in memory of Stan Lee.
Oh, God.
How much would that make you guys cry?
So
that would
much.
make me, oh, God.
Oh, my God. Just Jesus. I'm going to cry so much.
There are things I can't watch. They're dedicated to Monty Ohm. I can't watch them without at least tearing up a little.
It's going to be, honestly, to answer that question, it's going to be the same way when Robin Williams died. When I didn't watch any Robin Williams movie for a year. So if Stan Lee goes and I see that on the big screen, I'm not going to be able to watch a Stan Lee cameo for a year because he's gone.
I know.
You know, that's going to be hard. I mean, it's going to be like losing a parent or a grandfather. You know, it's going to be
a good movie to have it as a...
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, well, while we're on the topic, here's what's going to destroy Stan Lee's legacy. Fox Fox is making a Stan Lee adaptation and making Stan Lee a James Bond hero.
Say what?
Okay, sounds awesome.
Well, no, it sounds awesome, yes, but no, that. Here's what's disrespectful about it. They acquired his life rights. When Stan Lee dies, they are the first people who get to make it, and they're going to portray what Stan Lee did in the 70s when he was creating Marvel Comics and up until then. So they're going to
low pressure on them for this.
They're going to rearrange everything. They're not going to tell a documentary or, the Bruce Lee, a dragon story. It's not going to be anything like that. They're going to turn Stan Lee into an action hero and not tell his real story.
Interesting.
I find that disrespectful. I'm sorry. That's what I hate about Fox. I mean, I won't watch it. I don't care what you do. You can even make Stan Lee have sex with anybody, but you cannot disrespect his legacy by having him be a James Bond hero. That's not what he did back in the 70s. If it was a fictional thing, I can understand that, but no, these are supposed real life events that happened. Even though Stan Lee himself has stated, yeah, he did serve in the war, but he wasn't...
Apparently there are rumors about there being a DC versus Marvel movie.
Oh, God. Well, let's not talk about that, because then... Damn it, you're only made... Don't talk about it!
Here's what's going to happen. We're going to have the Justice League and the Avengers. They're going to fight, and all of a sudden Superman's just going to be like, we can't fight! We have to let the viewers decide who wins, so Marvel and DC don't sue each other.
I thought you were going to say Stan Lee.
Anyone who knows that reference.
I just unite against Dragon Ball Z.
No. Stan Lee comes out. Stan Lee comes out from the heavens and he says, "You two shouldn't fight. You're America's hope. You inspire everyone. Why are you fighting to decide who's best?" Like Stan Lee pretty much just says it all right there.
And then they go to a cafe, have like many
shawarma
meals and coffee. Shawarma too. And then Thor goes, Another!
I love that scene.
Chimichangas with Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know we didn't get to talk about favorite Stan Lee cameo. My favorite Stan Lee cameo is from The Amazing Spider-Man. When he's in the library, he's got the headphones on, and he's doing this. Oh, yeah! That was arguably that. I know everyone says the strip club scene in Deadpool is the best cameo. No, I disagree heavily. That scene in Amazing Spider-Man, that is his best cameo. That's just my opinion, but like I said, that is an awesome cameo. And oh man, it's just like. He needs to have a movie where he's trying to figure out what cameo he should do next. There was a scene promoting Civil War where Chris and Robert Downey Jr. were fighting, and they asked Stan Lee coming by, and they asked Stan, who do you think would win, Iron Man or Cap? And he's like, I don't care. I just want to do my next cameo. Have my paycheck ready. From the man himself.
I love him.
I do. I love him too, man. But
I love him. Oh, good God! Why, Igma? Why do you have to mention that?
What?
Yeah,
what happened?
Howard the Duck.
Why?
No!
Cars.
Howard the Duck. No! Why did you wait? Which Howard the Duck? The George Lucas one or the one from Guardians of the Galaxy? Because if you say Guardians of the Galaxy,
that one is canon.
That was originally supposed to be Stan Lee in the case.
That would have been funny.
It would have.
By the way, TY Forest Games just came back from watching Doctor Strange, and to see this, I was so happy seeing this podcast. I am in such a Marvel mood. Sorry. I am struggling to talk today. But awesome. I saw it before I left for Tenerife.
Oh, my God.
I saw it before I went to MCM, too. So I had to make sure I saw it just for this. So I can be like, I saw it.
Igma mentioned Howard the fucking Duck. Why did he mention Howard the Duck?
Oh, God. Duck tits. Duck tits, I tell you.
No.
This is the man who said this was...
duck tits.
Oh God, not the duck tits, man. Nobody messes with a duck who knows quack foo.
Whoa! Whoa!
The duck almost had sex with a human woman.
God.
The fuck were they? George Lucas, what the fuck were you thinking?
Oh my God!
We're gonna have to. Oh God, and we'll get to him next month.
Okay. Maybe let's not talk about that particular bird thing anymore because I think
No.
having
No more foul
bit of
play.
a-
please.
No more. He doesn't exist.
Really, Star?
Wait, what happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you want to move on to the next topic, Duo Dreamer?
Jesus.
Okay.
Corniness of that joke just snapped a brainstem or something.
I don't look like anymore.
Okay.
Especially that
All right.
movie.
I think it's time. I think it's time we need to talk about our favorite and least favorite Marvel character.
Okay.
We've already said our favorite.
Well, we at least need to talk about our least.
Wait, haven't we said our favorite? No, we said our first exposure.
Oh, well, then, yeah, we can do that then. Favorite and least favorite. So,
Well,
Oh boy.
who's gonna go
Favorite
next?
and least
Who's
favorite
gonna go
what?
first?
I guess I'll go first.
All right, go ahead.
Go for it.
My favorite Marvel character is right on my torso. Now,
Which, Captain America or Captain Hydra?
Captain America. Oh God, Captain America.
Really, dude? Really?
Now, here's the thing. I know this is going to piss a lot of people off, but I actually can relate more to Captain America than I can Spider-Man.
Okay.
Now, again, in the comments, don't kill me. I'm just saying because, okay, I used to I still love Spider-Man because he's the character that arguably we can relate to in high school because we've all been where Peter Parker has been, but with Steve Rogers, it's different. I mean, we're all, when you're a weakling and, you're not that strong and you have medical problems, and then when you get, before you get this drug that makes you a perfect soldier, you arguably, become a better person because Steve Rogers was a small guy who didn't have much, and yet the only thing he had that was good for him was a good heart and a good nature, which is why when he became Captain America, he still stayed that way. So that's why I relate to him because, I was a weakling in high school. I was a small guy, and when I saw the first Avenger, it made me realize and it inspired me that, hey, just because I'm not a jock, that doesn't mean that it should make me stop being who I am. And it can arguably do that to a lot of people, so that's why I relate to Captain America more because he's a good-hearted person with the body of arguably a baby-oiled god.
Really, dude?
I'm sorry. He has muscles no one should have. I'm sorry.
Baby oiled god?
Oh,
Maybe, oh God.
if you
Butt naked
saw
wrestle.
and look up Screen Junkies, the roast of Captain America. You'll get what I'm talking about. Okay. But yeah, Cap will always be my favorite Marvel character for those reasons. But I still do like the other characters.
Okay.
And least favorite, least favorite is that's oh God, that's a hard one to decide. But for the sake
I've
of
got my
it,
answer ready for that.
oh okay. Let's see, who can I decide? Who can I pick? Okay, fuck it. My least favorite character is the Thing.
Blasphemy.
Really?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because
Rocks.
Yeah, but okay. See, okay.
Blue-eyed thing. Blue-eyed thing.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't like him. It's just I'm sorry. After seeing him in the comics, the '90s show, and I can relate more to Johnny Storm and Reed Richards than I can Ben Grimm. That's just the thing I have. I don't know.
Time.
I mean, I don't hate the Thane. I'm just saying. I mean, I can't connect to him. I don't know why.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if Fox would do him right.
I don't know. Maybe if you mutated, became a rock band, and your girlfriend left you, then I think you'd be able to relate to him.
Oh yeah, I definitely do. But I'm saying, I mean, it's just like, okay, yeah, that's it though. I mean, he's never had a personal breakdown dilemma that most Marvel characters have had. Because he's a rock monster. What could you do that could make him relatable and more developed than what he is?
Well, kind of like, with Superman trying to adjust to his new life and,
Well, yes, that too. But I'm just saying, I mean, overall, I mean, he's a character that, okay, yeah, he's a rock monster. He lost his girlfriend, but you never get a feel for him. Because, again, it would be nice if Marvel were to
Don't you feel for him when he's become a rock monster and basically everyone's scared of him now?
Because you ain't going to get laid anymore.
I know. Well, not if his junk is reattachable, like in that Family Guy. Oh my God! Where'd it go? What'd you do with it? Is this what you're looking for? I'm sorry. Well, if they did a story with the Thing before he becomes the Thing, and they made us relate to him more as a human before he becomes what he is, then that would be good. I would like to see that, but unfortunately, Marvel does not know how to do their comics right, and Fox has bastardized the live-action version, so that's never going to happen.
All right.
Yes. Okay, now that the fan base has not killed me, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. Screw it, I'll go next.
Okay.
Favorite, I would have to say, hands down, has to be Spider-Man.
Of course.
Because, I mean, his personality is just awesome. He's cocky, he cracks jokes, he talks a lot. He's kind of like Deadpool in some ways, but he arguably has what all of us have and all of us get when we get to high school: responsibility. Yeah, and of course that quote, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Exactly.
And of course, let's face it, if you were in his shoes, what would you do if you suddenly got these powers and you could, in theory, just go into any of these sports and be amazing? Would you do it?
Well, see, that's the ironic thing that you say that.
But he doesn't.
No, but I'm saying we have been in Peter Parker's shoes. We've had these new responsibilities and these new tasks on our shoulders, and we're deciding what can we do with them. Because, see, that's what makes Peter Parker more relatable than Spider-Man. Because a lot of people have said, who's more relatable, Spider-Man or Peter Parker? Peter Parker, to me, is more relatable because he's a kid who juggles his whole life. And sometimes, to quote a comic book reviewer, his life sucks. And he's still able to...
Yeah.
He's still able to...
It does.
He's still able to go through those problems and never forget those responsibilities that are on...
Keep moving forward. That's what he does.
At least he gets to hang out with Black Cat.
Although here's something Spider-Man's got.
I wish I was in my room when you said that.
Oh, yeah, you have your Black Cat picture looking up.
That's Meg Turney dressed as Black Cat.
Yeah.
It's signed and framed.
Well, Spider-Man has slept with more chicks than any comic book character.
Damn, yeah.
And also, too, guess what? You're never going to believe this. There was actually a graphic novel where Spider-Man killed Mary Jane, but not the way you think. Here's how he killed her, and I really want you to pay...
wait, was it?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, he killed her because of his radioactive sperm.
Yeah, that was it. I heard that through Desk of Death Battle.
The fuck?
Yes, I'm not kidding you. He had sex with Mary Jane, and his sperm killed her inside, and he quit being Spider-Man. It was literally the Dark Knight Returns, but with Spider-Man, and this is an
cancer semen. Great.
Huh?
Cancer semen.
Oh, God.
Literally. Yes. I can't remember what the story was called, but yes, Spider-Man killed his own wife with his own sperm.
Accidental, but in the heat of passion.
Yeah, so that's how much his life sucks, because seriously, how can he have, if that's the case, his sex life must suck.
Or maybe you can wear a condom?
I don't even think a condom could protect on through all that radioactive sperm, man.
Yeah, a radiation-proof condom. Where do they sell those again?
Just burn the hole through it.
Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, well, at least he hasn't killed any of his other girlfriends with this radioactive sperm. Apparently, it's just Mary Jane.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so it's really just like all the responsibility stuff and his personality as a whole, like him just being so funny is why I like him. And of course, I can't wait for Spider-Man: Homecoming. If Tom Holland is what he was like in Civil War, then that should be probably the best Spider-Man film we've ever had.
Yes, arguably.
Hopefully, assuming the villain is done right and the story's written out.
Oh, man. Well, the villain is actually the Vulture, and guess who's playing the Vulture?
Who's that?
I forget.
Michael Keaton.
Oh my God!
Oh, him.
Yes! Batman is going to face Spider-Man next year.
Oh
my God, a death battle has come true.
Yes! And see, but you know why they took Michael Keaton? Because DC took J.K. Simmons and the Green Goblin for Justice League. So they decided, okay, since you're going to take our guys, we'll take your guy. We'll take Michael Keaton.
Best Batman ever.
Yes, the Bat turn.
Well, the live action Batman.
Yes, arguably. We're going to get to that next year when we talk about DC.
Okay, and as for least favorite,
oh God,
based on all the characters I know,
if he says Thor, I swear to God,
I don't have one.
Oh,
okay.
It is hard to think of a least favorite.
It is. I'm not gonna lie.
Unless if it involves a duck, but
oh,
unless it involves a duck.
I guess I'm going to be having
surprisingly easy for me to think of my least favorite Ruby character, but we're not going to go into that. And keep in mind it's a love to hate thing. Although this is a pleasure to despise.
And I guess I'm going to be eating duck for Thanksgiving then. Or at least Dual Dreamer is. It's just like...
Next on my favorite character.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Wolverine.
Wait, what?
Wolverine.
Okay,
nice.
I in a way I kind of relate to him, mainly of like, you know, he struggles with his inner demons. I have some of my own,
and stuff. He's immortal, so he literally outlives the people he loves.
Yeah, that, and also
because all of us have that.
And also, I have a temper. I have a really bad temper.
I've been the same way. That's kind of why I like
Hulk. But I like his powers. You know, I like the fact that he can heal. He has extra senses, superhuman senses, and also his adamantium bones. Even without the adamantium bones, he's still a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to see, again, going back to it, I can't wait to see Logan next year because we're going to get to see a vulnerable Wolverine. We're not going to get to see an invincible Wolverine because in the Old Man Logan comic, Logan actually loses his healing factor as he grows that old. So every time he uses his claws, it shortens his life. It shortens his healing factor. So every time he uses those claws, his healing factor works less and less.
He should break out his katana then, because I know he's got samurai training.
He does. I don't know who I like better as Wolverine. Steve Bloom as the voice of Wolverine, or Hugh Jackman as the
It's hard to say.
I still say Xander Mobius did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I also have another favorite. Of course, is Deadpool.
Of course, Deadpool.
Yes.
I knew it.
Not like Deadpool. I mean,
how can I think it's a crime to not like.
Well,
Deadpool.
I mean, Deathstroke fans probably do.
Oh,
sorry, had to be said.
It's fine.
But yeah, what I love about Deadpool is pretty much same thing everyone loves. He can break the fucking fourth wall.
Yes.
You know, break the fourth wall, and that.
No, for Deadpool, the fourth wall is non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. So who is your least favorite?
I really don't have it because I can't think.
Really? Considering what you
gonna say
just said about the certain character?
Wow.
Except the duck, okay? Except the duck.
Oh, God. You can say anyone. You don't. It doesn't just have to be the dog. You can say, okay, just examples. You can say Thor. You can say anybody. Oh, wait a minute. Here's an example. How about Quicksilver? I'm just saying.
I really don't, really. You know, because
Wow.
I except for the duck.
That's what he's gonna be named now, the duck. You guys remember that show, Duck Dynasty?
Oh God.
That's what the duck should be on.
But anyway, what I was gonna say is that
The 16th wall is non-existent.
Howard the fuck.
Howard the fuck. Sounds like a porn movie. Oh my God! If they do a porno with the dog, oh my God, that's gonna be crazy.
DC almost did that with Superman. Just saying.
Oh God.
Well, not a movie, but it was in a comic. This guy called Sleaze almost had Superman.
Oh my God, that's right. Superman had sex with Big Barda. Oh my
He
God.
almost did. He
almost did. Yes. Okay. We're getting off topic. The more we talk about the,
but
anyway,
what I was going to say is that with the Marvel characters, every single one of them is kind of relatable in their own way to a lot of people, you know, and that's what I love about these characters. I'd like DC too. I'm going to mention DC a little bit, but I just feel like with DC, their characters are kind of not relatable to people. Where
they're the characters we want to be.
So many billionaires.
Yeah, well, see, here's how it is, and this is what we're going to say when we talk about Marvel versus DC next year, not now, next year. Marvel has characters that we can be, that we can relate to, that we most likely have been in our lives, and DC has characters that we want to be.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be Batman.
Everyone wants to be a billionaire who has all this gadgets and stuff, and who gets.
I'd rather be Green Arrow than Batman.
There's a lot of characters I'd rather be, but again, get to that next year.
Yeah. All right. Well, Star, who's your favorite character?
If Spectrostar says Thor, I'm gonna. That's gonna be ironic right there.
What? Because of the hair?
Spectrostar is the next Thor.
I gotta admit, like, I like Spider-Man, I like the Hulk, and I like Thor. Basically, all the same. Like, they're my three favorite picks of characters. Thor because he talks like like he's from medieval times, and it's amazing. And the Hulk because he gets angry and he jumps 5,000 feet in the air, catches a plane with his teeth, and shoots lightning. You know. And then you got Spider-Man, which is basically the story of all of us kids in high school and in grammar school or elementary school. I mean, same.
Yeah.
You know, just
it's secondary school. That's what we call it over here. Wait, why am I saying over here? I'm in Spain.
I thought you said you were in space there for a second. But
oh God, if I was in space,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would. There's
and Thor.
I think I would be enjoying Zero Gravity a bit more.
Just be floating around like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Microphone would be like flying next to you.
That'd be awesome.
Okay. But yeah,
I would just be staring around like as we're talking.
And what about Thor, Spectrostar?
Thor basically just because he's practically a prince. You know, he's like
he really is.
He's royalty, and he's a warrior, and he drinks grog and ale and all that shit Vikings drink, you know, and it's
and
then he goes out and he beats the shit out of a giant ice titan, and it's so cool. It's living.
Yeah, Thor pretty much
man
has
fantasy, you know.
Yeah, the Thor has these adventures that date back all the way, you know, to when that stuff was common, you know. I mean, and that's what I like about Thor too. I mean, but also too, what I like about Thor is that sometimes he can have stories that can make him relatable and more less of a god and more of a person, unlike another person that we will not name. Well, at least him now, anyway.
Yeah. Plus, on top of that, he's got an indestructible hammer that he uses to fly around with. It can call from anywhere to come to his side. It's pretty much He-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Into the fucking character.
Oh god, and Thor versus He-Man. Let's do it.
Yes.
Thor versus
Thor of Eternia versus Mjolnir.
Yes, get anybody to do this. Hashtag He-Man versus Thor. Get the trend going. Come on, let's start the wall.
Poor
It's
He-Man.
going to see this.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
That's basically Thor and Spider-Man, but the Hulk. The Hulk is like all of us, like when we get angry, you know.
I think he's more like us more than Wolverine. And just so I can say this joke, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry is not a superhero catchphrase. It's a 911 disturbance call.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be able to get mad enough to kick somebody's ass every once in a while.
Yes, I agree.
Because sometimes they might need that kind of, readiness to go, but.
And a lot of people
want he's a smart guy, and he's
a lot of people
misjudged.
want to control their anger when they want to, when they want to get angry, but they're trying to control it and they want to be alone. And that I know a lot of people like that. I mean, just the Hulk is technically, I know the Hulk technically isn't, but the Hulk can be considered sort of bipolar. Like you have one human side that is I know, that's smart, calculating, charming, calm. But when he gets angry, he's a monster. Like literally, he is a monster. He's a rage monster that some of us all have inside of us.
Yes.
Yeah, and even if you're the calmest person on Earth, there's somewhere deep inside you, there is going to be a monster.
Wants you to lash out and take control for once.
Exactly. Exactly.
Show me a certain person in a mask, and that's basically what happens with me.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Only I have a sword and I stab him in the chest.
And the main thing is that people want to have the power to change their own fates and their own destinies. You know.
Did you know what the Hulk was called in the 60s?
What's that?
Here, hold on. Let me play it. Let me play it. You guys are going to love this.
Jolly Green Jackass or something. I can't really hear it, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. He was called an ever-loving Hulk. Look it up.
Ever-loving Hulk.
Ever-loving.
Look up. Okay, right now, look up '60s Hulk theme song. Look it up. You guys need to watch it for yourself. I can't.
Karen, technically, I stabbed him 3 times because Diamond Sword is 1 blade, Energy Sword is technically 2 blades.
You guys will love what the Hulk. I can't believe that this show existed. I forgot about it until I saw, and this is actually going to be in my death battle reaction. This is going to be a joke I use. You guys are going to love it.
Good God, they draw him so terrifying, but he's terrifying, but they draw him terrifying. Like he's got this lunges forward, and he's like,
and they gave him a bald spot too.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're gonna have to send that to me.
I will. I'll send it to you right now. Oh my God! But yeah, this is back.
I'm not sure what's better, that or what I have applied for my reaction.
Yeah, but well.
I look forward to the comments in response to that.
Well, Spectral Star, do you have a least favorite Marvel character?
Man, that's hard.
I think I may be the only one.
Not really.
Like least favorite.
There you go, Duo. I sent it to you.
Right, awesome.
Oh,
good God.
I guess I kind of. No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, then that proves it. I'm the only one who had a least favorite, and it was just off the top of my head.
I mean, if I had more time to think about it, yeah, I'd probably be able to come up with something.
No, that's fine.
I'm not even sure if I'd be able to decide on one, even if I thought about it.
Well, speaking of cartoons, should we talk about what arguably we love beside the movies? Should we talk about the Marvel cartoons?
Good, yeah.
I haven't watched many. I've seen bits and pieces of some.
Oh, how have you? Nah, man, that's crazy.
Don't judge! Sorry, that's something I've been thinking of using for things.
Daily life.
So Duo Dreamer, do you want to go
Basically.
first on
Get your mail on Tuesday. Don't judge.
Do you want to go first, Duo
I'm
Dreamer,
actually
on
expecting something
your favorite
Tuesday
Marvel
when I
show?
get home.
Yeah,
So
sure. I had a couple.
Okay.
Of course, the '90s X-Men.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I think that theme song was written just for Spectral Star because I know how much he loves the guitar.
Oh, speaking of that song, you can hear the one done by Power Glove.
Wait, what? Power? Oh my God!
There's this group called Power Glove, and they do their own version of the X-Men theme song. Spectral Star, you would love it if you get a chance to listen to it. You would love this one. It's just so epic. How it starts, car riffs, everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is back when '90s theme song was the shit, man. Theme songs nowadays are never like they were in the '90s.
Nope.
It was all electric guitar. It was all of that, man. I mean, it's just you had shows like mainly Spider-Man and X-Men, man. They were
Power Rangers.
Yes, Power Rangers, obviously. This was the decade of rock and roll for kids.
Yes.
I
love the X-Men. Of course, I like the Spider-Man shows.
Yes.
I like some of the current stuff. You know, like one of them saying X-Men Evolution. I did like that. I also like Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yes, I loved. I loved X-Men Evolution a lot more because, oh my God, that was just amazing. It's just like the stories. And I was kind of interested in the whole Rogue and Cyclops couple thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just screaming, Scott, notice her!
Yes.
Although it would have, because I did not like, to be honest, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I do not like Cyclops with Jean Grey. I'm sorry.
The
way they made it out in the movie was...
There were more Jean Grey Wolverine shippers out there, so...
Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't mind Cyclops and Rogue getting it on, even though she would kind of kill him.
I never expected a Marvel podcast we talk about shipping.
Right. Oh, man.
But yeah, a lot of people
I can think of a couple franchises where it's like amazingly common.
I know.
Everybody wants to see Wolverine succeed. That's why they hate Cyclops.
Yes.
And I don't mind
the current cartoons. Like, you know, I've watched some of the current cartoons from Disney with the new Marvel.
Ah!
I don't mind.
Richard does not like them.
And
Ultimate Spider-Man!
God.
What's wrong with Hulk and the Agents of Smash? I like that one.
It's okay. I mean, Seth Green is
I don't know about that one, man.
Avengers Assemble it's not a worthy follow-up to the previous Avengers show. I'm sorry. But Ultimate Spider-Man, for what they did... God, that show is gone.
They just crapped on everything.
Cartoons for Spider-Man. It's not even funny.
They destroyed Spider-Gwen. How do you do that, Marvel?
I don't know.
Jesus.
We're saying that we can do whatever we want. We own it.
We can do whatever we want with this character. We own him, bitch.
I know. I mean, Squirrel Girl was kind of good in Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That scene with her and Juggernaut was funny.
It is. That was the highlight. That was the only time I liked Ultimate Spider-Man. But overall, I hated. They made Spider-Man into Deadpool. Literally.
And Deadpool was in that.
Yeah.
And they had a full breaking competition thing.
I did like that. That was actually the fun. And Deadpool was voiced by Batman Beyond and Ron Stoppable, Will Friedle.
Yep.
Which was,
oh my god, I can't imagine the backlash he got for not being Nolan North.
I know. It's just like, yeah, I don't like to use the K. I don't like to use the K word because because of the censors and everything. I like how that was just amazing. Like Deadpool doesn't want to. Yes, I'm gonna unalive you.
We'll unalive them.
I'm gonna unalive you.
It's just like I have a plan. Improvisation. It's my jam. Oh, but that was pretty good. Do you want to go next, Spectral Star? For favorite Marvel cartoons?
Well, of course, the '90s Spider-Man.
Yes.
And the X-Men. That was a good one. I watched that one much later, though. I didn't watch it as a kid.
What about the '90s Hulk?
I
remember that one.
That's the one where Ghost Rider made an appearance.
The only '90s Marvel cartoon I ever watched was Spider-Man. So I kind of suck. Yeah.
Sorry.
I only had 3 channels, so.
Yeah. Oh god, those were the crappy days.
Yep.
The Curse of Nolan North. Robuscus knows what I'm on about.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Your Only Mate? I know you said you didn't watch them, but is there any more recent Marvel cartoons that you've watched?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, the disgust. The disdain.
I hate you.
The stain.
I hate you.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
I did watch Spectacular Spider-Man as well, though.
Oh, thank God.
That was a good one.
Yes, it was canceled too soon.
Yes.
Disney, you assholes. That's the thing. Disney did that twice. They did it with Spectacular Spider-Man. They could have just renewed it for a 3rd season. That had the best animated version of Spider-Man and Peter Parker ever.
Yes. Who was the one that was released by MTV? There was a Spider-Man show.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Neil Patrick Harris as Spider-Man. I remember that. That was awesome.
Wait, Neil Patrick Harris was Spider-Man as well?
Yeah, he was Spider-Man in that show and in the video game.
Oh my god, I can...
Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Just
look up
for some reason, I can imagine Spider-Man just like saying stuff like Barney Stinson.
or what was that scene he said when he was in
Suit
Top
up!
Gun? Yes, suit up. No, but also too, look up Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Gary.
Look up Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Your Only Mate. That had the 4 Spider-Man voices. That had the Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, it had the Neil Patrick Harris as the main Spider-Man, the 90s Spider-Man voice actor. It had Joss Keaton, the original Spectacular Spider-Man, and it had the Spider-Man from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends as Spider-Man 2099. They got the yes. He was the only Spider-Man veteran voice actor there.
Wow.
Oh man, that was crazy. But I guess I'll go next. But
yeah, go ahead.
I've watched pretty much all of them. I've seen, of course, 90s Spider-Man, 90s X-Men, 90s Hulk, 90s Iron Man, if anyone remembers the 90s Iron Man.
Yep.
Let's see. I've seen 90s Fantastic Four. Yep. I've seen Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
That was another one I saw, the Fantastic Four cartoon on Cartoon Network. World's Greatest Hero or something like that?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it had Squirrel Girl in it. Like,
yeah.
The Thing was no longer the Thing. Like, he reverted back to human, but he lost his memories. They were auditioning for a new member of the Fantastic Four. Squirrel Girl comes in, and Johnny Storm's immediately like, next! And he's got squirrels all over him, and he's just really pissed.
Yeah. Oh man. I've
That
seen.
was funny just for that moment.
Of course, I've seen.
And they had this
Spectacular
guy called Ultraman who could fly. He was basically Superman, but he turned out
Yes.
to be scared
Oh
of fire.
God. Oh, he's the worst Marvel hero of all time. Like literally, I'm not even gonna go into him, but I've also seen Spectacular Spider-Man. I've seen just most of every Marvel cartoons. I've even seen the '60s ones. I've seen, of course, the '60s Spider-Man, '60s Captain America, and I even at one point saw '60s Thor, but '60s Thor was a little different because the '60s cartoons had jingles instead of actual theme songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look up '60s Thor theme song. I think that song fits Spectral Star so much. It reminded me of Spectral Star. It's like, if Spectral Star was Thor, this is the music that he would come down to. He would ascend from Asgard.
Oh man, what's it called? I want to listen to this.
'60s Thor theme. That's what it's called. Oh man, he's gonna type it in. He's gonna love it.
Oh boy.
It's only like 19 seconds long, so it's not that long. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Oh wait.
The Blooming Hammers.
Oh god, this podcast is going to get copyright claimed.
Yeah.
Oh well, we had a good run.
Jesus.
I know. Well,
That was so
thankfully,
damn epic.
I know, right?
Dude.
Well, thankfully,
It
those
was.
songs aren't copyright infringement, so don't worry, we won't
Oh,
get
good.
claimed. Yeah, we're good. We're good. But least
It's still
favorite
safe
cartoon.
for now.
Yeah, least favorite cartoon. I don't even need to mention the damn show's name because I've said it so many times. I hate it. Oh God, they ruined it so much. I never thought they could ruin Spider-Man like that, but they did. They managed to do it. Well, then again, I mean, still, I would still say Ultimate Spider-Man is better than Spider-Man 3.
YouTube Heroes is my least favorite hero.
Oh God.
YouTube hero.
YouTube heroes. But yeah, that's about it for cartoons. I mean, I got nothing else. I mean, I've seen all of them, and they're all good. And
This
you know,
video
it's
has
just
been taken down by some of them, not just assholes.
oh man,
It's YouTube. Breathing will get you copyrighted.
oh man,
Flagging. Flag is that.
lag everywhere.
He blinked. Copyright
I
flag.
want you to stick a flag right in his wallet.
Yeah. Yes, Mandarin Arrow. Thank you. Neil Patrick Harris was also Nightwing in Batman Under the Red Hood.
Yep.
Oh man. So, what other topics do we have on the agenda?
Actually, I was hoping we can close off because I have some things I need to do.
That's fine. Would it be all right if we, do a little mini Q&A with the fans? Like
Yeah,
this?
that's sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, for the next few minutes, just
I'm breathing.
tell us anything. I own breathing.
I'll be back in the field, okay?
Okay. Let's see. Oh man. So if anyone's got any questions, ask them now because you're not going to get another chance like this.
Maybe.
Hopefully. I own breathing. Oh God, then that means I can't. What am I going to do? I'm going to die.
Start on your breath.
Then I'd be dead.
It's my money.
I would. You know what I would love to see? You know what'd be awesome?
You breathe off screen. That's what you do.
Ah! Oh, finally, someone has to. Hulk or Superman? As favorites?
Well, from why? Wait, is this for a favorite or in a fight?
Yeah, because if it's a fight, I think that.
I have the answer for that.
If you say the Hulk, I swear to God.
Hang on.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Other random guy asked, "What's your personal favorite Marvel comic book?" Oh my God, I don't even think most. I've read some Marvel comic books, but that's hard to answer. Literally,
I'm not sure.
Oh,
By the way, for hopefully Superman, it's both.
okay.
For who I prefer,
To answer your question, hold on.
I'm actually not sure.
Okay. Random guy, to answer your question, it's my favorite comic book is Old Man Logan.
But in terms of the fight, I've been told they have fought, and it was a standstill. So there is your answer.
Johnny Myers just asked, "Do you like the Sentry?" Is that
I want to say something. My favorite Marvel comic book, and the only one that I've really read, is Ash versus Marvel Zombies.
Yes!
Wait, Ash versus Marvel Zombies? When did Pokemon come into this?
No, not that Ash. Ash from Evil Dead.
Ass.
Yeah, Ash. Here's a good one. Someone just asked us, most entertaining alcoholic asshole, Bender or Rocket Raccoon?
Bender.
Absolutely.
No contest.
Bender.
It's Bender.
It's not. Let's see. What would you guys like a Marvel vs. DC? Wait, would you guys like a Marvel vs. DC fighting game by Armstrong?
I'm down for anything.
If they could get the right, sure, wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
Ass versus Marvel. Ass versus Marvel. What type of ass are you talking about? Because
the good kind.
Are you talking about? I thought they were talking about Fox.
Fox ass.
Do you think
like
that
Fox
battle, instead of Lex Luthor versus Iron Man, do you think Lex Luthor should have fought Ironmonger? I think that's how you pronounce
Monger.
it. Monger. That's it. Whatever. Ketchup.
Ass ketchup. Do we?
You guys say ass. I say ass.
I wish I knew who Ironmonger was.
The villain from the first Iron Man movie. You know,
oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. The one played by the dude.
Actually,
as long as Lex Luthor gets to win that one.
I don't see why not.
He probably would.
Most likely, yeah. I mean, because it's fucking Lex Luthor. Okay. Marvel should buy the rights to Futurama. Thoughts?
If they bring it back, then yes.
Yeah, if they aired it, yeah, sure. I mean, I would love to see. Wait, are you talking about if because they could not cross over with their animated shows because Futurama is too adult?
Well, they've already crossed over with The Simpsons.
Well, true, but that was different. They were made by the same guy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and The Simpsons crossed over with Family Guy, so
which was
could
awesome.
argue Futurama and Family Guy are in the same universe by that logic.
Yeah. But
and American Dad.
Yeah, I would love to see Marvel buy the rights to. What don't they own? See, that's the thing. I mean, Disney can buy anything nowadays. They can literally buy us.
Best jokester, Deadpool or the Joker? Deadpool, hands down.
Both. Oh, wait, here, Spectral Star, there's a comment for you. Spectral Star, you should read What If General Ross Became the Hulk. I had that comic. It was neat.
Oh, Betsy Ross's dad? Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually heard about that comic book, but I haven't looked into it.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty interesting.
Brobacus just asked, Iron Man or Optimus Prime? Oh, come on.
That was a superpower beatdown, if I remember right.
Yeah, there were two different. I can't decide.
And
I don't know.
That's a tough call.
It is. Yeah, Ty, thank you,
Iron
Blabby.
Man, really. If it was researched.
I want to say Iron Man, but I don't know.
If
That
Iron
suit,
Man was
man.
if Iron Man was given his suits, yes, I would definitely say Iron Man. But if Optimus had the matrix of leadership, then Optimus.
If it was just regular Iron Man versus regular Optimus Prime would win that.
Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
Oh my God, Nintendo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That is.
Oh
wait.
Mario and Luigi.
Brobacus just asked, who do you
I'm
prefer
Spider-Man. Well,
between
it's me,
Iron Man
Mario.
Oh, sorry, Brobacus. I prefer Optimus Prime, Brobacus. Not that I don't like Iron Man, just saying.
Brobuscus.
Brobuscus.
Are you saying Brobacus?
I read names differently. Don't judge me.
That's all right. No,
that's all right. And yet, that's still better grammar than a certain person.
Who do I prefer?
Wait. Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
I'm more familiar with Iron Man. I wasn't.
Random guy
Transformers.
Random guy just said, do you think this should be a death battle? Xena the Warrior versus Conan the Barbarian. Okay, now we're just getting death battle questions.
Jeez, that would be epic. I think they would just end up having sex in the end.
Yeah. You know, they
just end up having sex. That wouldn't be a fight.
well,
There was a lot of people predicting that Dante versus Bayonetta would end that way.
Okay, well, actually, Xena the Warrior is lesbian, so she would have to be bisexual. Perhaps. A good point. How dare you, Richard? I'm just kidding. Thank you, Bro
In a
Buskets.
death battle royale, which one of you wins? I know Star's weakness.
Okay,
so-
come on. Why would we fight each other?
Yeah,
True,
I'm the one that's
actually.
at a disadvantage here.
Technically, well, I'm a bender and I'm a Jedi, so that kind of makes me too overpowered.
Mark
And
6
do-
me on an armor, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, and I took down Adam Taurus from Ruby. Not once.
I
but
could do
twice.
that easily. What are you
I'm
talking
just going to go ahead and borrow Thor's powers.
about? Of course. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I have Thor's hammer.
Yeah, that's right. He's got my hammer. Damn it. Don't
Okay.
bring it to me in a car.
I don't know about Duo Dreamer, because Duo Dreamer has his
Oh,
hat.
God,
and
that's
we
your other weakness, yeah.
don't- Duo Dreamer's hat is like Captain America's shield, so maybe that could be a good weapon.
You just run me over.
Yeah. 9,000 just asked,
I'll be running.
Solid Snake versus the Punisher. Who wins?
I'm going to go with Snake.
I don't. As much as
yeah.
I love the Punisher, but Snake. Random guy, to answer your question, I don't even think we have a least favorite comic book.
I don't have one.
Is Howard the Duck a comic book?
Yeah, it was. Of course it was. It was a long-running comic book, so yeah.
That we can't say that. Duo's
Just
not here.
pick one of those. Pick the one.
No, we could say it when Duo's here, but we could say it when Duo's not here, but we can't say it when he's directly on the screen.
Daredevil show or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Oh my god. Well, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has Ghost Rider right now, so that's hard.
Sure. Batman versus
The
Punisher.
Daredevil show with your host, Daredevil.
Batman versus the Punisher. Okay, we're getting a lot. Okay,
Batman
Some
versus
of that
Punisher.
stuff.
Batman.
I don't even.
At least there's Marvel stuff in
Well,
that.
Batman did beat the Punisher
it's
one
something
time in the
like that.
Batman
comics.
fights people with guns all the time. Guns
Yeah,
and-
No,
so
the Punisher was about to kill the Joker, but Batman stopped him.
Yeah, so. Any question? Man, I wish Duo Dreamer. Guys, any questions for Duo Dreamer since he's not here?
Yeah, Duo Dreamer.
At least, jeez.
Yeah, because it feels unfair that all three of us are getting a question. Duo Dreamer's wall isn't getting any questions.
Duo Dreamer's wall. Why are you green?
I know.
You are green.
What about his chair? I mean, his chair probably has a question.
Chair.
Yeah,
Are you really
exactly.
gold?
Give the
Are
chair.
you really gold?
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
just gold plating?
Are you the chair of pimps?
Yes. Are you are you a magical chair?
How does it feel to be smothered in never mind.
Yeah. To Duo Dreamer, which what would you like? Wait, what? Damn it! Everything's
How
moving too
sick
fast.
are you of death battle requests right now?
Oh, shit.
Would you like? We're pretty sick of it, but you guys ask them, and you guys ask us anyway, so you don't hear. Duo Dreamer's chair is pissed because that chair is not getting any questions. Guys, for real, ask ask the chair a question.
I'm still waiting on an answer to "Are you the chair of pimps?"
Oh god. Bad by Blobby37. What's bad? The chair? Don't tell the chair it's bad. It'll kill us all. then we're gonna have to defend ourselves.
Hey, it's Duo.
All right.
This is how much we miss Duo Dreamer. We're talking to his chair and his wall.
Hey, the wall is. I'll let
The
you
wall
know.
is jealous of not getting questions. It's green, isn't it? With envy, Boomstick would be proud. Okay, to Duo's.
Are you okay about being sat on by some who is husky?
Oh.
You know, it doesn't matter if you're husky or skinny or what. Ass is ass, and you don't want to be. You don't want to be.
Exactly.
You don't be covered in
Duo-
smoking
Duo
barrel. You know what I
Dreamer
mean?
It's
Dr.
Dr.
Doom's
Doom's
Throne Your
Throne
King.
Your King.
Constantly farting.
Yang,
By the way,
Zhao
I
Long,
agree
you're
with
in
Yang.
here.
Don't
chair.
mock the chair.
Exactly.
The
For
chair
the
Chair
wall.
Take us,
Okay,
guys.
Johnny Myers just asked the question to Duo Dreamer's wall. Is the wall a vegan? I don't know what that wall eats.
It is awful green, so I imagine it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
wait, look, he's back.
Duo's back!
Duo's back. Duo's
man.
back. Duo, we've been going crazy. We've already started a trend between your wall and your chair. Everyone's been asking your wall. We've been asking your wall and chair questions.
Oh God.
Everyone's been asking, is your wall a vegan or
Yang
what's?
Xiaolong has transcended from fiction. Take that, Star.
Yeah, someone even asked your chair, Duo Dreamer, what's it like to be sat on by someone who is husky? Oh my God.
God.
Oh God.
This is how much
I'm being threatened by a fictional character that has entered the realistic space.
Oh, look, Force Games just posted, Duo Dreamer has returned from a dimension known as off-screen.
Off-screen land.
Off-screen land! So, guys, please ask Duo Dreamer a question now, because you may never get this chance to ask all four of us questions. And not a versus question. We've been kidding so much.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, like I
something
said,
versus-related.
I'll answer a question, but pretty soon I have
Duo
to.
Shrek.
Duo is Shrek!
Duo is Shrek. Are you kidding me? Why can I wear green Shrek?
Because he wrestles? Like in the first
That could be
movie?
it too. That could be it too.
Because
Because
Duo
your
doesn't want
princess is your wife? Maybe?
Tag team with Donkey. And then
Okay.
Favorite?
No, that's Richard.
My favorite-
Oh, that's a good one.
I have so many. Damn, these questions, man.
Wait, hold on. Someone just posted that chair was smarter than we shall ever know. The one that can't speak has plenty to say. Duo Dreamer's chair has become sentient now. We gotta kill it.
Hold for you.
His chair is Skynet.
Favorite fictional character.
Favorite fictional character? Oh my God. Are we serious?
For me, that's between Goku and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Of course.
Because big part of my childhood, I love their personalities so much. The fact that they're
Between
constantly
me, it's a
doing
tie.
all this crazy stuff and
It's a tie.
like hearing like all over the place. It's
For me,
and with how cocky Sonic is, I just find that hilarious.
For me, it's a tie between Korra and Ratchet and Clank. Wait, hold on. Someone asked us all. Wait, are
Duo's
all
chair is
four
on
of
the
you?
list.
Yeah, Duo's chair is on the list. Duo's chair versus Duo's wall. Don't request a match like that. Duo's the one who loses.
Yo.
Yeah, Duo's the one who loses because he's got to get a new chair and a new wall. Oh God! Don't get the
Sick.
wall involved. Duo's chair is limitless.
Okay. Favorite fictional character has to be Goku.
Someone just posted. Johnny Myers just posted. Duo's chair versus Superman and Goku for death battle. Why do you want
That's too much of a
Goku?
stomp for the chair.
Yeah,
The chair
why
just
do you want?
sits there and just watches and
It
wins.
was like chair.
Nobody takes
Yeah.
the chair seriously.
That's why it wins. It'll just sit there and watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill each other.
Goku throws a Kamehameha at the chair, and the chair just moves aside.
It just falls over and nearly dodges it. It's like, did it move on its own, or was it because the earth was rumbling?
Exactly.
But the
We'll
answer,
never know.
favorite fictional character question, it would have to be
One Punch Man.
somewhere between Raphael from the Ninja Turtles versus and also Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z.
Nice. One Punch chair. Someone just called Duo's chair One Punch Man. I knew that chair had only one punch.
One sit, man.
How does that chair throw a punch anyway? I don't even understand that.
That's a mystery.
It is. I mean, shit. I think we started a new trend. Like Duo's chair is now a trend.
This is what happens when
Yeah,
the four of us get
send that
together
on,
and talk.
Duo's
Please send that on Twitter, please.
Yes, Duo's chair is now a meme. We've done it, people.
Okay, so we have two memes from this: Star and Cars and Duo's chair.
We need to have a crossover video game series with Duo's chair and Spectral Star fighting cars.
No, man, the podcast. Duo's chair edition.
Oh man.
They combine to form Chairtron or something.
Yeah. Chairtron. I am now Chairtron. I can defeat anything.
Or I could be like, you know who said, well, my chair is the light and the hope of the universe.
Oh
God.
Oh God.
Wait,
Hold
what's
on.
your guys' favorite 1 Minute Melee episode?
Fuck. That's a good one.
That's a tough one, actually. The first one that comes to my mind for some reason is Sonic versus the Flash, just because I really like the really fast action between them. And then that moment when Sonic goes super, flies up to the Earth's above the Earth's atmosphere and just rockets down with that spinning super kick to the back of Flash's neck.
Mine's gonna have to be Mega Man versus Samus.
Amazing. Oh, that was so good.
It was. Brobicus just typed the chair is made of chairmanium, an alloy stronger and lighter than titanium. Sorry, Wiz. I knew that chair was made of something, damn it. So Spectral Star, Duo Dreamer, what are your favorite 1 Minute Melees?
You go first if you want to.
All right, fine. I got so many. I liked Ippo versus Little Mac.
That's good.
Oh yeah.
I also liked Master Hand versus Polygon Man.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, those are good ones. One of my biggest favorites is Virgil versus Sephiroth.
No.
That was a really good one.
I've heard a lot of requests for that to be a death battle.
Yes, I want.
Hopefully it happens. Someone just posted. Johnny Myers just posted Duo's chair for president. If Duo's chair wins the election, if Duo's chair wins the election next Tuesday, then that means all hell's gonna break loose.
Hey, it's a better place than what we have.
Yeah, Duo's chair. We're going to.
Well,
we
what
need
you
to build.
three have. I live in England.
Yeah. Duo's chair. We need to build a wall. We need to build a wall of chairs. We have to do it. Let's get the chairs. Build the wall. What about you, Spectral Star?
Pay for it. Yeah.
That was the first segment. Yeah, that was good.
What about you, Spectral Star? Sorry.
It's all good. I would have to say the newest one would be Hulk versus Broly.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
much.
I enjoyed that too. Although I will just throw this out there, if that was a research-based thing, I do believe Hulk would win. I'm just throwing it out there. But this 1 Minute Melee, whatever.
Johnny Myers just built a green wall. We don't need to build a green wall. There's one right in front of Duo.
Behind him, you mean?
Yeah, behind him. Sorry, behind him.
I also like Oni versus Kenpachi round 3.
Yeah.
That is just such a nasty looking fight.
Oh, wait a minute. I just came up.
Oh, yeah.
I know that. It's just crazy.
My second favorite one is Link versus Sora.
Yeah.
Duo Dreamer thought Link was going to win, right? Because you were rooting for Link.
Yeah,
I kind of did too.
And I just didn't like the fact that Sora was able to pause in the middle of the battle just to magic, and then all of a sudden it just stopped the time. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, poor. I feel bad for your only mate. Duo's chair will build Duo's wall, and we'll make England pay for it.
Oh, and Cell versus Miram.
Yes.
I really love doing that reaction too. That was the funnest.
I was going to, but my neighbor was doing something really noisy with power tools, and throughout my whole audio, you could just hear just the whole time. It was annoying. Yang, favorite Batman versus Albert Wesker? Yeah, that was good. 3D animated. Yeah.
Continue your thoughts, Star.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
All right then.
Okay, guys, ask us. You can ask us one more question each, and then we're gonna get to the announcement, and then we're gonna close off. Because if we did this I think we've been doing this for we've been doing this for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our longest one. We've done it. We've officially done it. Our longest one.
Yay.
Oh man, Anyone have any questions that's not about Duo's chair or cars? I feel bad for Duo's chair. It's getting too many. What's next? Duo's hat? Oh my god.
Favorite DBX?
Get out of this.
Favorite DBX? Oh god. Do we
I've seen longer.
should we answer that or should we wait till next week?
Actually, let's wait. Excuse me. Let's wait next week.
Okay.
Sure. All right.
Okay, Duo, SpectroStar. Any Marvel comics you suggest I read?
I'm more old school comic books, so I haven't keep up to date with the newer comics right now. But
I kind of do.
If it comes to old school, I would say old school X-Men comic books.
Yeah.
Especially ones that were drawn by Joe Madureira. So those are awesome.
Yeah.
Like the
What's your favorite
Onslaught.
meme? I don't really like memes that much. Depending on what they are, that is.
So what about you, SpectroStar?
We'll get to that, Proboscis. Don't worry.
Well, I didn't really read too many comic books as a kid because I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. But I would say Ash versus Marvel Zombies.
Yes! Again, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just had an idea.
Any X-Men comic.
Yeah, I just had an idea for a trend. Okay, guys, if you wanted to see this happen, trend
Guys, it's been 2 hours, not 3, according to Kira.
Oh, okay, guys, trend Nerdbender versus zombies. To see all of us take on zombies.
But wait, for that, should we all just get together and play Call of Duty Zombies?
I mean, only 3 of us have an Xbox One.
I have like 80 guns in my teeth.
God damn it.
Yeah,
zombies.
I would love for all 4 of us to actually fight zombies in real life, and then the 4 of us back to back, and we're just shooting like crazy.
How would we use it? How do you use blunt weapons? Go for the head.
We just end up killing each other. We just wouldn't know how to use the guns. We just
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having faith in us, Yang. Wow.
Yeah. You all, Yang
Wrap
just
in
said.
barbed wire and call it Lucille.
I would just get.
I have an energy sword at home, so
I would just.
Does that.
Here's what I would
Along with
do.
Fiona.
I would get.
and a diamond sword from Minecraft. But I treasure that one too much.
I would get a shotgun, a minigun, a handgun, and a lightsaber, and I would just be yelling.
Things don't exist.
Well, I would make one, damn it.
Just yelling at the zombies.
Wow.
Hold all this stuff. Ah!
And guess what? We would have a car. We would have a car that has all these weapons, and if zombies got on the hood of the car, I would yell, they're touching my trim! Do not touch my trim!
I couldn't even get in the car. I you know.
And, oh, that's right.
I couldn't even get in the car.
SpectroStar would have to have a motorcycle. There you go. SpectroStar's right behind us, cleaning up the bits.
Getting eaten to death because I haven't got any shielding around me.
Johnny Myers just said, oh, wow, thank you, Johnny Myers. Johnny Myers just said.
Make this for animation. Wow.
Yeah, he'll make a Sprite animation for us. Yes, please do. Oh, my God, Johnny Myers, if you make a Sprite animation.
For me, just get a red Spartan from Halo.
You can make a custom Sprite for all of us, Johnny Myers. Send it to us. We will react to it, and
react to that, yeah.
Yes, we will react to it, and we will let you be on a future
and
podcast.
have Kira in it.
Johnny, if you do it, we'll let you on a future podcast. We will bring you on as a special guest. If you do that, that's how serious we are. I guess that's it for questions. Should we get on to the announcements?
The announcements.
Duo?
The mints have announced.
Oh my God! Duo's chair froze him! It's taken over!
Oh God!
It's assimilating him. Oh no! Oh no! His soul. It's been.
Star, we can do it now. Star, we can do it. Oh my God! They killed Duo.
You
bastards! I fucked it up.
It's alright.
You did. God damn it.
Oh shit.
I shall invite Duo.
Yeah, get him back. Get him back.
The chair has already consumed him.
Oh God, we got to get Duo back. What the fuck happened?
Chair has doomed us all.
Yeah,
Said don't look it. So.
Damn it!
There's nothing left of him.
Oh God, it's just the three of us now. Well, we're still good. I mean, but damn it! Now what are we gonna do?
Okay, I've sent him the link to this.
A Brit and a redneck, and that's all that's left.
Yeah, exactly. It's we're a team of redneck, a British guy, and a complete regular white guy. So what are we gonna do? Damn it, man! What are we gonna do? Not even. The chair is out.
For revenge.
Yes, it is. Duo, if you're in the stream, please type something. Random guy, we can't continue on. How can we continue on without Duo?
No man behind.
Exactly. Oh God, get him back in here. What are we gonna do?
Need to send him an invite.
I already sent him the thing.
Well, we need to all send him something. If he texts me saying
I
go
already
on,
did my part.
the chair of damn.
Chair of vengeance.
Hold on, let's see if we can get him back. I mean, yeah.
Maybe that should be the first animation, just like a chair going on like some kind of rampage.
Mm-hmm.
Clone him.
Let me go find a hat.
Exactly. Get back in here.
My hair just usually eats the hats.
I know.
The wall helped the chair. Dun dun dun.
The wall. Oh,
he's dead. Leave him. Oh.
If Duo doesn't come back, we're gonna have to continue on because we can't stay here all day. Damn.
Oh no, they lost their Rachel the Fuzzy.
Yeah, exactly, we did lose it. I know. Damn it. Oh.
Well, we've got American and British. So
pretty much.
You still have some.
I'm a redneck.
And I'm in Spain. So.
And you're in Spain. So you're you're Spanish too now.
Pretty much.
Not really.
Spanish, British. He's
also,
got all
I'm
the
not
right
too.
things.
Plus, I'm not too far off Africa.
I'm having a hard time getting him back in here.
He's like,
oh,
no.
Wait. He's calling us.
Wanna.
He's calling. Here, let me put him on speaker. Bro, what happened? We thought you were dead.
Spectral Star is redneck? Cool.
That's the first time I've heard that. Usually people are like, "Are you dumb here?"
I don't know.
If you can't come back on, should we just go on without you and just end it?
Yeah.
All right.
See you, Duo Dreamer.
Sorry about that, man.
No, it's okay.
Duo.
It's all good, buddy.
The guys are saying bye. They're saying it's no worry, man.
At least we know he's alive.
You guys be able to end the broadcast on your end?
I think we should.
Who's in control of this?
Yeah, who's in control of the podcast?
It's not me. I don't think.
It's just Duo's ghost. It's
Well,
Duo.
if we end it, will it automatically upload to your channel? Okay.
Duo.
Well, we could just, end the call, right? And then that's it? Like, we don't have to manually turn it offline, do we?
I don't think so.
Or is there a little button that, tells us how to go offline?
It's called press the power button, hold it down.
Oh, man.
And everything turns off.
Oh, my God. We lost. Everyone's freaking out. Everyone said you were consumed by the chair. They did. That's what they've been saying. Yeah, everyone's been saying don't mock the chair, and your wall and your chair took you
you're
out.
saying that especially.
See, guys, if you're in the stream, Duo is alive, so don't worry. We didn't lose. Someone just said we lost our racial diversity. Yeah, because without you, bro, it's like Jared said. It's like Spectral Star said. We're just a redneck, a British guy who's in Spain, and a white guy.